Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe. Today we're playing Upsilon Transcending in GURPS 4th edition. I'm Luke the GM and we have got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm playing Matthias Oberlin. He likes history. It doesn't come up much.
We've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Eberoth. I play for you today Lucius Lockhart, a very shadow-bound student from college.
Okay. We've got Colin.
Hi, I play Guy. Everybody else will probably pronounce it Guy, who is a time traveler and a right murdering bastard.
He's right murdering bastard he is. We've got Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm Z Warrior. I'm playing Miles, the skeleton.
Enough said. We've got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara, and I play Lily, who is a teleporting menace.
We've got
Accurate.
We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and she's a botanist.
Amongst other things.
I figure I'm going to introduce her with something that's technically true but not really helpful.
That were a good one. You threw me for sure. And finally, we've got James. Forgot your name.
Hey, I am James, and today I will be playing Sigrid. And Sigrid is Sigrid.
Sigrid. Alright. Previously. I forgot everything. Can't even remember my own name.
You're James.
It's written on screen. I can see what my name is. That was clearly a bluff.
The Eye of the Illuminati.
What happened? You were talking to Garth, that fella. You did some running around. Oh!
And then we went down to the club and stole a couple of bags of stuff off that guy.
Yeah.
I got fitted for my thingy, and I got the necessary equipment I needed to spoof.
Okay.
the
Trent
ankle brace.
goes missing. People are looking
Did the
for
boat
him.
trip?
Garth tells
Yes.
you to go and meet someone. You'd hidden guns. Lily's gets thing fitted. You go and meet the person. Turns out to not be a person, but a skeleton. The skeleton says, "Oh yeah, I can help you out with that." Skeleton's got 2 ankle bracelets on the self already. You head to the place. It's a familiar location. A Yakuza bar called Decadent Sex, deep in the blocks of Tashi. And yeah, a couple of guys were hauling some big, heavy duffel bags. And you were like, "Oi, we'll have them."
Well, it worked out because it was Guy and Sigrid in that hallway, and they just walked by, and Guy was like, "Hey guys," and threw monowire at them.
Well, I was already holding it for unrelated reasons.
Yeah.
Chopping Sigrid's fingers off.
Technically, I threw it to them.
It was almost like somebody used serendipity, but they didn't. It just worked out.
Yeah, no, they never all get used in a session, so.
Luke, sometimes you just need to learn to say, "Or was it?"
What was it? Ah, snap. You broke me. Alright, you got your material. It was bags. In the bags it was material, which Garth said he would have turned into armor for you. He told you a bunch of other stuff. Like about how the Yakuza have got certain non-lethal weapons that you're interested in, stored away at that office they've got, along with a lot of other stuff you might be interested in. You already know they're having a big party Wednesday night at a second location, and that office is likely to be all but deserted.
And we were 100% gonna futz with him, because it's funny.
Yeah, I think that was the main reason, just because it's funny. It's like it's totally hilarious to mess with the Yakuza.
Also, we know they're up to something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, now we know they're importing guns and like they planned on making like Ultratech armor.
How do you know that they're not melting them guns down and turning them into like playground equipment?
Because they were brand new.
I mean, if they are, we
So-
need to stop them because it's a waste.
If that's what they were doing, it'd be a hell of a lot less of a hassle to smelt them down to something else somewhere other than here than, importing brand new guns to here.
Perhaps they want to support the local smelting industry.
The local gun smelting and
Didn't think
playground
about that,
equipment.
did you?
No, they didn't. They never do. These Americans, you can't say anything bad about a gun. They just get blinded immediately. All right.
I resemble that remark.
You resemble that remark.
Yeah.
He's a walking gun. Remember that video with the flower? The gun is trying to figure out what's wrong with the bag, and it explodes in the gun's face.
No.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Okay, took a second.
It's going to take me forever because I've already forgotten. Garth says to meet him at a port location the next day, where you will get your armor made for you by a dear friend of his. He also told Matthias that there'd be someone there to speak to him, to meet him. And that's where we're at. That's where we're
Yep.
at. We were all in Audrey's apartment. Garth had just left. But then he opens the door again, just after he walks out, and says, "Oh yeah, you should all buy motorbikes. Or at least, steal them off someone."
I point to myself. Like, me?
I have a scooter.
To the group at large, what is motorbike?
It's like a horse, but it's mechanical.
And faster.
I'll show you my scooter when we're done here.
I have a
horses?
1965 Berezina.
I can ride horse.
Does that give Sigrid like a better chance of riding a bicycle or a scooter with knowing how to ride a horse?
Yeah, false sense of confidence is better than nothing, right?
I guess. That was the worst that can happen. She falls down, she gets back up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't need a motorcycle, but this could be a cool idea for an outfit. And I start doodling.
And he's already
I mean,
gone.
doesn't Nirvana have like crazy laws about motorcycles? Audrey asks.
Like,
I'm
If
pretty
it's
sure
better
everything
to
we
keep them.
do not legal anyway.
it's really like expensive to keep them. Although, if we really wanted to, we could steal them from like Hawaii or something.
Road trip.
We just find where Yakuza store
That's
their
true.
motorbikes.
They probably have bikes.
Kawasaki Ninja.
We keep steal from them. It's kind of funny.
You're not wrong.
We steal from them. They arm us. They equip us, and we use that to steal more from them. I love this place. We just acquire wealth.
Also, Luke, what time is it?
Pretty late, I believe, at this point. It's after dark, 10 p.m. I didn't finish Audrey's apartment. I got distracted making NPC tokens and...
That's a better use of your time anyways.
There it is.
Like,
The bottom floor is still
I-
mostly done.
I am gonna head off off. I'm tired, guys. The
Mhm.
Lily taxi service is leaving. Does anyone want to ride home?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, please.
All right, so I'll boof everyone home, leave Sigurd for last, then bring us both.
Alright. It is.
I mean, again, do you want rolls? Because I can focus.
Nah, don't worry about it. I assume you spend at least like a minute or something.
Like 30 seconds, just like, bam. Because it turns out I was cheating on my previous warp rolls.
Not
By
by too
accident.
much.
Wait, success by -4? Did you fail that?
That's an old
Yeah,
one.
that was an old one to fix my roll. I accidentally added an additional bonus that I shouldn't have been getting.
So not quite as badass as we thought you were.
I know, I'm still freaking badass. I just need
Oh,
to
yeah.
focus more.
Mhm.
Warping is hard. The fact that you can do it as easily as you can is impressive.
Yeah. I just can't do it at a 0 seconds notice anymore. I have to like, okay. If I'm going long distances, actually think about it for a minute.
That might be for the best, anyways.
Yeah.
So,
But
Okay.
anyhow,
Everyone's home.
and everyone eats, sleeps, wakes up. Probably has some kind of bowel movement. Myas didn't do any of these things, I don't think, except maybe go home.
Yeah.
And oh, we know Myas goes home because we already watched that happen last session. And it laid in bed, but it didn't go to sleep. Or maybe it did. It's not got eyelids to close.
Listen to some music.
Did you just drop
I see him. I see him with one of those those face masks that he just like pops over his head. The like eye masks.
Oh, that wouldn't work either. If Myas had eyelids, they wouldn't work. Anyways, it's a pretty early time that he said you should all show up at the warehouse he said he'd acquired for the day.
Pretty early, as in like college student early or
8
regular
a.m.
person early. Okay, so college student early. I'll be up at 7, and Mom's probably up by then.
Yup. Pottering around, doing crap.
Morning. Morning, Mom.
Uh-huh. Morning.
Sigurd, you up yet?
probably not.
Sigurd, get out of here! We have someplace to be!
Bang it on the door.
Sigurd just rolling out. Hoodie.
There's nothing on the news about murders in the blocks last night.
Of course there wouldn't be.
And I'm assuming other people, any scenes you want pre-arriving at the warehouse?
Not before 8.
8 a.m. will roll around. Who's showing up?
Ahoy!
Apparently,
Yep.
Lily and Sigrid.
Is anyone not showing up?
Yeah, that's a better
That's
question.
an easier question. Anyone not showing up?
Why the hell would you not show up?
Because armor is beneath you.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
It would just be antisocial not to show up.
Yeah, right?
We have this conversation as we're waiting for the last person to arrive.
I guess Lucius would be just arriving after you guys, thinking, oh, he was going to be there first, but he forgot. Lily can be there even if she wakes up last.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been up for hours.
Sigurd still looks bleary. Like, sip. I love this coffee.
Just don't get too much addicted to it.
Is it hot coffee in a can from a vending machine?
I mean, addicted to coffee is an issue. You can always upgrade to espresso.
Do we really want a high up espresso tiny barbarian from another age?
Kinda?
I guess we should make ones to go just in case we need it. Is there like an equivalent of a coffee shop nearby? Lucius is gonna head over there and get
Be-
some coffee and pastries.
Besides, like, Sigurd could chug coffee all day, and it would probably have no effect on her.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh right.
Like- she's got such a fast metabolism, which I assume is what all of my stats in that regard are representative of.
So I think the location is probably actually to the north of the island. Somewhere in the industrial sort of district.
I'm trying to select my token, and you keep zinging us back there.
Get wrecked. And it's a busy day as usual in the port. You can hear, the loud noises of cranes and boats coming and going from a couple of blocks away. But the street you're on is dead quiet, and there's only a few, 3-story, tallish warehouses on this street. It's a very narrow road, though. You could only fit one car down it. A bigger truck would not squeeze through. And there's a big heavy...
There is a 65 Berezina in that road.
There is. That car will fit nicely. But then block it. But it doesn't look like there's any other cars coming or going. You've had your car parked a good 10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
It's 10 past 8.
Oh no, we're late.
No sign of Garth, though.
Lily, do you see Garth anywhere?
I don't. He can show up if he wants to show up.
Do we just go in?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess so. Should probably knock first, but yeah.
Dum, dum, dum.
Oh, yeah? Come on in. You hear from the other side.
Head inside.
As soon as you open the door, there is a waft of sausage-scented air up your nostrils. Cured, salted meats,
Breakfast.
spiced, herbed, and it's delicious to most here, I think, probably. Any vegetarians?
I mean, not by choice, but meat's expensive on this island.
It is very expensive on this island. It's a luxurious smell that you've got going up your nose if you've been
This
here
is
any
where they
length of
hide it.
time. And the room itself is just a big empty warehouse. Except it's not quite empty. Someone's set up a bunch of folding tables, maybe 9 or 10 of them, and set sewing machines on them. And there is a hot plate on a separate table set up. A few hot plates, and Garth is there just cooking up piles and piles of sausages.
Sigurd will walk over and... May I?
Oh, feel free. I got some of everything. We got your typical Franks over there. We got some knockwurst, bratwurst. We got
Sigurd just starts piling meat on a plate.
this Polish one over here, Cabanos, or something like that. You made it.
I knew there was a redeeming feature.
Now, don't you all have too much of this. This ain't just for you. This is for the people who's going to be making you your fancy new clothes.
Oh, let's make sure to leave a lot for him.
Whistles.
Is there one of those boxes around here that makes things cold?
Makes them cold real fast. Yeah, reverse microwave over there, Sigurd.
No, I mean out of character. I'm looking around. Is there like a refrigerator?
He's got a cooler, but there's no refrigerator.
Open the cooler.
Some beers in there.
Yes, please. Eat meat and drink beer.
Alright. And yeah, he whistles. And a side door opens, and 16 short, stout women wearing Russian-style headgear. Most of them smoking cigarettes or pipes. You got big burly forearms marching to the sausage pile and immediately start devouring.
Get out of the way.
Everyone can roll perception, please. Oh.
My perception sucks today.
Yeah, and you do actually get a +2 to this, so it looks like all of you, except for Myers, see this. As they walk up to the sausage table and grab plates, Garth's handing them all big wads of cash each.
Oh, nice.
And then the biggest one, who kind of looks like the de facto leader of them, her face is made of like pure rough wood, hewn. She's got bark for features. That's actually possible on this island, so I should point out I'm speaking metaphorically. And she whips out a tape measure and goes straight up to Audrey. Yep.
Audrey raises her arms so that she can go at it.
She just grabs one of your wrists and pulls your arm immediately out to full length and starts measuring. And it's a violent procedure. You all see. Audrey gets tossed around like a rag doll.
She's definitely done this kind of thing before, but not this violently.
Occasionally you get like, move. No, I'm down now. Legs open. Now, kneel. Good. Back stand. Upside down. Reverse. Okay, now head off. Under leg. Good.
What?
Excellent. Okay, no eyes. Remove eyes. Take teeth. Take teeth imprint, butt print, ear print.
I'm not giving you a tooth imprint.
Brain biopsy. And that's what it feels like happened after all the measuring happens.
I imagine by the time we're done, she sort of staggers back over towards the meat and is disappointed to see it's all gone.
Garth doesn't stop cooking. It's a never-ending train.
Awesome.
You all spend the good portion of the morning just getting measured, while most of the other Eastern European women seem to be setting up the sewing machines and pulling out the fabrics that I hope you brought.
I brought them.
Oh, itchy knee. And then they get to work, sewing. The room fills up with steam from somewhere. Oh, the boiling sausages, that's it.
Also, like steaming and wrapping like the harder materials.
Oh, yeah, maybe. And Garth starts blasting a bunch of 70s prog, bunch of doors.
Fuck, no. Oh.
And he's sat there being really lame. I never actually showed you to him. Showed him to you.
Or him to us.
Yeah, that's the one. Look, he's holding his thing that Trent blew up. The bastard. You blew it up by stealing it before you say anything. Actions have reactions.
So when they're done taking the measurements and that guy's blasting music, Lily is floating outside and hanging out like in the back.
That's fine.
She's not in the mood for that nonsense.
as long as fucking food keeps being cooked, Sigrid is like on hand.
Okay, she pop in
Yeah.
every now and then.
Raw food is probably stronger than the repulsion of the music.
Yeah.
I have a headache though, so fuck this.
At a certain point, someone arrives with a delivery of another crate of beers or something.
Excellent. Meat and ale. Sigurd is loving it. Also, probably working pretty closely with whoever's making her armor.
She's over there with her. She brought her hammers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
can
more
see
like
that.
at one point, like when Sigrid finishes getting measured up, Garth just says, "All right, here she is. This one's yours." Leads you over to a woman whose hands are like bigger than your entire head each. She's got like a huge, heavy toolkit, and she walks over to a corner and rips like a big, canvas cover off a bunch of lathe and presses and drill presses and stuff like that. And she starts.
Forge. Throng breastplate.
She just rolls her eyes and she gets to it, and you see some weird smithing.
Oh, I'm sure this is probably like mind blowing. Sigurd, actually, now that you mention, or now that I think about it, she's watching intensely.
Legit magic.
Like, ooh, what they do now.
Garth turns his music off entirely at one point and opens up a big, heavy, old, yellowed plastic briefcase. And he opens it up, and there's a phone inside that's ringing. And he answers it and starts talking for a while. As if to someone he's known for a fair bit. They catch up on things. And then he says, "Matthias, hey,
Yes?
it's that guy."
Ah, thank you.
And he holds the phone out to you. She's just being quiet. After a couple of seconds, it's like a, "Yes,
Hello?
hello."
Manchis will walk over to a corner of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I have been trying to contact people who have had things happen to them related to time.
I am from the past.
How are you from the past?
I was brought here. Side note, OOC. I should have done my research on this. But
It is in the description,
yup,
possibly in bio and info in the other one.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Stall.
So how about them sports teams? I forget the name of the.
Capsules?
Yeah, there you go.
Prior to the arrival, Audrey will actually bring up the issue of like a hideout or a base. What do you guys think of like an actual like base of operations? Place where we can like put the stuff that's not my place.
I think that's a really good idea.
Where do we do that?
I was thinking of checking out the area sort of above where we find the Yakuza bunch, but like near the elevators up there. Look for a place that's like for rent. ideally for cash, so that it's not attached to us. If any of you are up for sort of looking around for a good place after this, that was my plan.
We won't find any place cash unless it's like below ground, above ground. You have to have credit checks and all that.
Well, right, but like, it doesn't have to be that far below ground.
Lucius has been looking for place. Could he have seen something that would be around this range of what we're looking for?
You wouldn't have been looking for a cash in hand deal.
Okay.
But he might be aware of like what the real estate market is, like how to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
News say something about squatter. What if we do that?
Yeah, is there like a creepy old museum somewhere that we could crash in, or there's got to be some sort of a cool building around?
Like, no, there is an overpopulation problem in Nirvana, and like, or not overpopulation, but all the space is used.
Fake news. Sad.
I mean, we'll find a place.
Optimism. Good.
Yeah, we'll just take over the Yakuza's stuff downstairs. In fact, if we keep causing fights at that bar every night,
Mm-hmm.
eventually they'll just give up, right? We can take that over.
I guess that's what they call a hostile takeover.
What about those garages?
That's what I was thinking of, like a garage of some type.
So, like where we got the monowire.
Kind of like not that specific one, but something
Why
like
not?
that. Perfect, because the Yakuza know where it is.
Did not
Come-
expect us there. They tried to blow it up.
Police were also at that place. That's probably not a Yakuza asset anymore. Not that it ever was officially.
But that same neighborhood would be perfect. Like,
Yeah, those kind of locations. There is storage, garages, a dime a dozen. Not
I mean,
technically graded for human habitation.
I mean, there is one other place that we could do it and get it for free, but the only problem is kind of like I would need to be the transporter all the time.
Yeah,
no, that won't work.
No.
That's way too much on you, Lily. We'll find something else.
This needs to be a place where like we all know to go there if we get split up.
Mila have to have unused space under Dunning Tower.
We're not doing this in Dunning Tower, Sigrid.
We don't want our names attached to this. Like, there's lots of paperwork if your name is on it.
No.
Like either
No
squatting.
shake.
No what?
No shake. No, I mean we just do it out of Dunning Tower and not tell. Although I probably tell. Or maybe not.
Also, like, Mom has a nose for all of the things that happened there. So, like, she would figure it out.
Matthias. I don't
Yes.
remember the journey. But I remember before. And I remember since. The Chinese Communist Party reinvigorated my mummified corpse. And I awoke.
Oh. Have you ever tried to go back?
No. I've gone back to the place. But there's nothing left now. I died in that time. Though I don't truly remember that. And there is work to be done in this time.
I see. Well, Thank you, anyways.
Scroll down and look up the GM check I just made. I did it in the wrong game. That's the problem. Okay. That's a much better roll as well. You feel something heavy fall into your pocket. Like, take this and hold on to it.
What? Okay. Thank you.
It was a gift to me when I once inquired about going back, not to where I came from, but for other reasons. I never used it, but you might. It won't work unless you find out for yourself. That's all I can say.
Thank you. Bye.
He doesn't say bye, but just before you hear it click, you think you catch some like gunfire in the distance, like echoing in a valley.
Lovely.
And then you see that they're all huddled up, and when you walk back over to them, you'd probably notice that they're talking about hideouts, and the heavy thing that landed in your pocket is a coin. A big one, though. Like 4 inches across. Heavy, iron. It did have a face on it at one time, but it's all pitted. Like it has been rusted and then cleaned up a few times.
Okay.
It weighs like half a pound. Something like that. If you dropped it off Eiffel Tower, it'd definitely kill someone.
If you didn't miss.
No, even if it missed. It's magic like that.
Wave.
It would serve.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the effect that all them YouTube videos do with a basketball. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. I've done it. It's cool.
Oh, you're so cool doing your basketball thing. I'm jealous.
I was a sports instructor once upon a time.
Sports guy. Learn so many things about Lee every day.
Everything okay?
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
Yes. Hideout?
Yeah, we were thinking maybe like a garage similar to the ones the Yakuza was using.
All right.
Who's got Streetwise and at what level? Everyone can tell me that by rolling Streetwise if they've got it.
I do not have Streetwise. I'm
Not
the rich girl.
Audrey will roll it, but she's hoping somebody else will speak up.
You all suck.
We all rolled bad.
Go Matthias.
Not good enough, I'm afraid. That's History the Rhine.
He is confident there are no motorcycle garages in the 14th century Rhine.
There might be one in the 15th.
Perhaps overconfident.
It's history, not hidden lore.
Garth blasts his music back up to full volume, and then walks over and says, "So what y'all talking about? Planning your little party tomorrow night?"
Oh, maybe we should spend some time doing that.
Rolls his eyes. "Y'all remember what I said about response times of the ERG, right?
It's slow.
In some places.
But not like there. That is top surface CBD.
They
Yeah.
got there pretty fast when this one woke up." Points at Sigrid.
Not fast enough.
Well, that's why I built a suppressor for my pistol. We should also maybe do some reconnaissance today.
Audrey, not.
Like, I've been doing it.
That is
That
true.
anything like scouts?
Yes.
Garth, what kind of things can we actually use when we go there? Like, how much authority do we have, or authorization do we have? Like, if she picks someone, they're gonna die.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Authorization. No. You don't need no authorization. Not from me. I'm not in charge of y'all. Yours is independent agents doing what you please. Murderers, criminals, psychopaths. That's what the news will say if they find out about you. Or at least that's what the government will propaganda spin it as. So don't get caught. Do not get caught.
Shit. No shit.
Don't get seen.
No
Don't
shit.
even arouse suspicion.
Audrey looks a lot less confident.
So perhaps in the field, stay away from Mr. Loud Guns.
I got a suppressor.
Yeah, in that building, guns ain't gonna be the way to go, I don't think.
Well, but
With a suppressor inside, you'll be good.
they have a lot of guns.
Normally, they might be dumb and use them. We'll have to see. I say once a bullet gets fired, you'll have 2 minutes, absolute maximum, before first responder arrives.
Sounds about right.
All right, guys, what's our plan?
Luke, how many people in there are in there on average?
It's hard to tell because
But, like,
some
doing
people
maths,
some people stay
going
in there
in and
quite
out.
a long time. Give me an observation at a +3. You've been doing this a lot and for a while.
My current IQ or previous IQ?
Current's fine.
Cool.
Like that. My liege now. Earl. My Earl Brynjolf.
Jarl.
Always used to Jarl. Yes, thank you. Jarl Brynjolf would always say it best to descend upon enemies.
I did by 4, Luke.
On average, there seems to be 5 to 10 people in there, but there can be a lot more than that. Usually it goes up to about 20 at the busiest time. But for the party tomorrow evening, it seems like, from what you've heard him saying, give me a hearing check.
Just straight up.
No, also at a +3.
Oh, not -3.
Yeah. Really? You've only got a hearing of 9?
I have a headache.
Aha.
Choose that penalty.
Aha. Of course.
I have a -2 to IQ right now, and Dex. Because I
Gotcha.
failed my chronic pain.
I see. That's why you asked for current IQ. Yeah, I stand by it still. It sounds like just about everyone's going to be there. They are definitely going to leave at least 2 people here, though, because you've seen 2 people talking to each other, asking each other what they're going to do here all night while they guarding it.
There's gonna be like 2 to 5 people there.
What kind of door security do they have?
2 guys mostly on
Like
the
it-
inside.
Like if there's a special knock or like a password or something?
Like it won't matter. We'll send Shadow Boy underneath the.
Yes, though, is the answer.
Yes.
Well, not
Okay.
really. They just look at you. There's
Yeah,
a
there's,
chain
like,
on the
they-
door. Well, it's an office. Anyone could just walk in.
Like,
To be fair, but
if you want to go in as like your mental whammied self, or we could send Shadow Boy in to scope it out.
If we've got a shadow, we might as well use it.
I mean, like he could take one of the little guys with him, but they hate it.
We could always bribe your little owls. He says, quizzically.
Do we have an idea of where they keep the stuff? Like, is there a vault or something?
I haven't been able to see in there. All I've been able to watch is the door.
success by 4, correct. 2 sides of it are external walls as well with windows. It's
You said
quite
they were reflected.
high up. Fully reflective, did I say? Okay, yeah, that
You
makes sense.
said that I couldn't see in.
Yeah, there's nowhere for an owl to perch, and it'd have to get really close to be able to see inside, correct? Because they are tinted.
Probably a security system, maybe some cameras inside that we may want to disable.
Like we'll have costumes at this point tomorrow, right? I look at Earth.
Y'all gonna have these by tonight.
If we can disable the security, though, that would be a good thing. Can somebody do that?
If we find a way to get into it, I could probably do it.
So we go in, we deal with the guards, we look for either a vault or a storage room or a security room.
It's a
Like,
it's a
I'll-
pretty tiny office. I've got to say as well. You know for a fact it's not a very big place.
Doesn't mean there's not a service elevator down to someplace else or something similar.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll be quick to search, though. So who they can take out a guard?
Carry on.
Who can what?
Take a guard without the alarm.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up at absolutely the worst times.
Who is confident that they can take out a guard without them raising an alarm?
Oh,
I
The issue is
raised my hand.
if we are wearing our suits, but I could as well.
Great.
Yeah, I absolutely could.
Alright, this is good enough, Lil. I am busting, so we need a quick break. No objections? No objections? Good. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. We are back. You've been measured. Your clothes are getting made. It's gone noon. Matthias has had a lovely conversation and got given a gift of an iron coin.
Yep.
There's not much else to be done for the day other than discuss your plans for that place.
I think for us, it's go in, take down the guards, and figure it out from there.
that has about as much detail as our normal plans do.
Yeah.
And they always work out.
We haven't died yet. Also, I'm gonna create a glitter bomb
Oh God.
box. They're great. They're easy to make. You can rig them up so you just put a balloon inside a box with like a nail, so that when it opens up, the nail gets pushed onto the pops a balloon, and then there's this glitter inside, and it just goes everywhere. So totally leaving that there.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think I even need a roll to make that if you spend an hour on it.
I mean, she's not staying in there. She's got a headache, and the music is killing her.
Fair enough. How does everyone else spend their evening? Jared. Fair enough.
Like leave this place and then wait till nightfall, basically.
It's the next day.
And
There's a full day till the
okay.
raid, but oh, aye, and you'd all get your suits, your lovely flipping suits.
Awesome.
Matthias will wear it in just wandering around less populated areas of town, just figuring stuff out.
Uh-huh.
Slowly
Secret's
just
gonna go
walks away.
test it.
You're gonna get into a bar fight or something?
No, I'm thinking honestly more like, she puts it all on, she gets it all on, she looks over at Guy and she's like, shoot me.
I immediately pull out my gun and shoot her.
Where?
Face, eyeball.
Chest. I'm not a dick.
Yeah, unless you can get through 40 DR.
No. The max damage on the 40 caliber Smith & Wesson round is 14.
Yeah,
So I can lay 3 rounds in there.
it does not even leave a dent. It's just the lead of the bullet spread across the plate.
I assume that even with that suppressor, it is loud in here.
I assumed you weren't doing it in there.
Yeah,
and
no.
I assumed
not
Guy wouldn't be
over the top of
breaking
the
his
room.
suppressor.
Not yet. It's only good for a handful of shots.
Oh, okay. So do you shoot in everyone else's presence, or is this like
I feel like we probably go off to do this somewhere at some point.
okay?
Yeah, so it's less of a shoot me and it happens immediately and more, I want to test this. We should go somewhere quiet. And make it loud. Or maybe you should go somewhere very loud.
Either, both.
Under one of the bridges, probably is one of the loudest points, like right where it connects.
Yeah.
Wait for when the two trams pass at the same time. There's like a kink in the track there and it rattles right loud as they both pass over it. If you time it right, you just have to shoot 3 bullets in time with the wheels going over the gap.
Nice.
Meow. Meow. Like, I need ice cream.
Ice cream time.
Audrey, we're getting ice cream.
I was gonna look for a warehouse.
Fine, you go do that. Have fun with that. I'm gonna go get ice cream. You can. God, you can't. You always still get a question like shit. Poof.
E.
What's her problem?
She's just
Okay.
hungry.
Everybody, do we want to go steal Yakuza motorcycles?
Oh, we do need some motorcycles.
I guess we do.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that.
Let's go steal Yakuza motorcycles.
I mean, we do kind of know where the Yakuza hang out down below.
Except that place were raided by the police.
That's true.
What's
Lily.
Myers been up to, if anything? Just curiously, quickly.
Are you yelling at the purse owl because she poofed away?
Yeah.
I want ice cream.
Phone rings.
Where are Yakuza motorcycles?
God, yeah, give me a minute. Where are Yakuza motorcycles? Observation, search, what is this?
I'd take a search right now. Give me a search straight up.
Oh, I keep forgetting I need to buy search and we get more points. So what's that default to?
Perception -6, I think.
Perception -6? I'm not finding shit.
She's having a tough night, anyways.
You're no motorcycles to be seen.
You guys need
That
to
was
find
a
your...
really good roll, though.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it
a
was.
great roll.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
You guys find your own damn motorcycles. I'm getting ice cream.
all right. Let's go find some motorcycles. And I'll. Wait. What are we wearing for armor? Just the covert stuff for me, I think. Are you wearing like your full breastplate?
Yeah, I think she just puts her hoodie on over it.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
I picture she now looks like a patrol officer in Kevlar.
Streetwise to find a area where there are a lot of Yakuza-looking guys with motorcycles.
I'll take a streetwise a -2 to achieve that.
How about
baller.
that?
Is that success by 2 with a -2?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. You think you know a place? It's on the other side of the island.
Public transportation it is. Don't do anything crazy. Until we can get off and get our masks.
Who's here?
Wait, it'll be really nice when we have our own motorcycles.
Who's here aside
Yeah.
from Sigrid and Guy?
I'm helping them.
I'm confused about how that conversation took place or when it took place. Was it that day? Was it the next day, the day of the event?
That day,
Weird.
right after the armor was completed and we all tried it on.
Okay. Then we're all there.
So you're joining us as well? Lily and Audrey.
Yeah, I got
think,
confused
were.
because Luke was asking about the next day.
No, Audrey didn't come with me because she's a jerk.
Oh, okay.
I did ask about the rest of the day, that's true. But I think I also cut people off to ask about that.
Okay.
Really hysterical is that Sigurd's gonna go steal a motorcycle, and it's not
Yeah.
gonna end very well.
Yeah.
Although low TL doesn't technically fuck with DX skills, so there's that in my favor.
I think that there might be an exception to that rule.
I'll roleplay it right.
All
I
right.
think Audrey's on warehouse duty, so she's not motorcycling.
Very well. You head to the place, and It is one of the underground streets, semi-wide. It's still meant to be pedestrian only. But you approach a bar that you have followed one of them to in the past 3 weeks. And indeed, parked outside is some kind of motorcycle. It's bright
Just
green.
one?
No, go ahead. There's 4 motorcycles parked outside this bar.
You know what I need is a length of chain. So we'll concentrate for an amount of time. Traits. Snatcher. Reduce time 3. Okay, so yeah.
All the motorcycles are bright green. A
We're
couple
gonna
of
have to
them have
repaint
got
them to match our armors.
anime stickers on the fairings.
Uh-oh. No, wait, no, that's good. Okay. Yeah, so I get a length of chain. Is the door like the 2 doors that open in the middle?
It's a big slidey door that opens from the side, but there is absolutely purchase for the chain to be wound around.
Perfect. And I don't suppose anybody can hotwire besides me, can they?
No.
I wasn't looking
What-
at you when I asked that.
What hot wire?
Okay.
You've actually you think you know what he's on about, Sigrid. It's something that you smoke in a pipe that's got water in it, and you hold a hot wire against the green stuff.
Oh, you mean like what,
No.
dabbing? Dabbing? She like mimes a bong. Yeah.
Down for dab.
Mechanics. Mechanic, rather.
Yes, there is a specific. I think it's just straight up.
4 times.
Yeah. Success by lots, almost as lots.
I like think those happened in like the opposite order, and I get better at it as I go.
Maybe. So you realize as you start that first one up that these things were not electrical because
Shit.
real loud. You say that, jump to the next one, get it going in. The first one started immediately. This next one takes you a couple of seconds.
Sigurd hops on that first one
Oh
and kicks
God.
it in the
In the back tire.
Yeah.
It wobbles and nearly falls over. Give me a DX check quick. How'd you do? Success by 2. You're alright. You managed to steady it just. It's vibrating
go.
between your thighs.
How make go? Ooh.
Like,
Can somebody else teach her how to drive while I'm hot wiring?
yeah, you're just getting sparks on that third one still. You've not even got onto the 4th yet. The door starts yanking. You hear a noise.
Wait, did you want us to all drive off on these ourselves?
It's a GTA mission.
That was the idea, yeah. I mean, you could pick it up if you want. Actually, Sigurd could probably pick it up.
No, Sigurd absolutely could not.
He's banging on
She's
the door.
strong, but
Oi, Nanida! Nandama! Your chain's rattling loose a little bit.
Sigurd fucks around with things and eventually, surprise, puts it in gear.
Lucius will help with the last one once it's ready.
What driving skill is that for?
Motorcycle?
Probably moped, knowing him. Like scooter.
Vespa counts as bike or as what?
Yeah, that's
Probably, yeah, that's a motorcycle.
Although I don't think they have gears.
Driving is one of those skills that has specializations, as it says under the description, so you need to specify what type.
I remember pretty specifically ever saying, he just didn't write it down, he was saying he had like a moped. Like a Vespa near the beginning.
The Nirvana equivalent. I don't remember what was the name of the model.
An
sorry.
electric scooter,
Thank
like Audrey's. So you succeeded enough to put it in gear. Success by 8. You absolutely can put it in gear and drive off on the thing. Slowly, I think. At first. Matthias too.
Sigurd has no idea what throttle control means.
And nobody else is gonna. Okay. I don't know if that helps or not.
It's impressive.
I mean, a little bit. You just grab that there, twist that, and then she just goes.
Yeah. Is that within the stability rating of this thing?
It's not in gear yet. That's what I'm just looking up now. So she revs it real loud. The chain starts falling loose as you get the third one into movement and jump onto the fourth one. Technology and artifacts, vehicles, basic vehicle, nope, ground vehicle table. Driving, motorcycle, sports bike, stability rating is 2.
So no.
Sigrid
No, it
crashes
is
the
not.
bike.
Yeah.
Just pull her on mine.
Yep, you put it in
Sigrid,
gear
get
while
up.
you're revving and it just flies out your hands, I think. In fact, yeah, you're still stood there. You land on your feet fine, but the bike flies off and then just crashes into the wall. In fact, no, the door opens and the bike drives into the person who opened it.
Oh.
She meant to do that.
Oh, that's one of your serendipities, Guy, if you approve.
Okay.
And the bike starts that you're on. Sigrid jumps on the back. And if you've got the driving motorcycle skill, I don't even need a check to drive away on it.
I have automobile, so I think I am gonna have to do the check.
DX minus... DX or IQ minus 5.
Or IQ minus 5. I have a theoretical knowledge of these. Oh yeah, I did great.
Oh yeah, you did. You did amazing. You speed off, catch up with Lucius. You're about as wobbly as each other. You overtake Matthias to catch up with Lucius, I think.
Any other way I can help?
You're all just cruising along at 30 mile an hour a minute on an underground road.
I guess we take these to Audrey's house.
You're technically in a pedestrian area
Where
at
are
a
we
minute.
gonna put these?
On the backyard, of course.
I can't warp them anywhere. They're too heavy.
What did you say, Ever?
I was making a joke on her backyard, of course.
What was that word? I can't
Backyard.
get it.
In her backyard.
Sorry. Assuming that she lives in a building, her backyard would be air.
No, she's got a garden, but
Oh,
But how you get it up there? Because I can't warp anything
You
that
could-
heavy up there.
you could fit a bike in the elevator. She's got a private elevator, but you'd have to drive it past the guy at the front desk.
Just find a place to store them on street.
I feel like you've all paused now, maybe 3 blocks from the bar. Your engines are idling. There's quite a few people like stopped and pointing at you.
Let's go to the other side of the island real quick.
Ring!
Area knowledge, please. Whoever's leading.
Hopefully that is Lucius.
I have no area knowledge. Do you want an intelligence -5?
No.
Sigurd?
Okay.
It sounds like
Sig-
Guy knew where to set off. Go on, Sigrid.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna say Sigurd calls Lily.
So you give me a DX check, please, Sigrid, and give me another riding check, please, Guy.
I feel like you were just wanting me to fail.
That is technically a failure, but I'm gonna
Yes.
give you a +1 to it because you were going slow and you figured it out. But yeah, you were trying to turn left, and Sigrid just suddenly whips that phone out in a right hand
Oh
and
no!
like leans to the right, and the bike just does not turn fully left enough, and you mount a bit of a curb area, and like someone dives out the way just in time, like you're playing driver, and Sigrid's just like whoa, nearly flies off bike herself. But then Lily, your phone starts ringing.
As I'm rifling through the my refrigerator, yelling, "Oma, did you eat all the chocolate ice cream?" Oh, god damn it! Hello?
Lily, we need place to store bikes.
Okay. What do you want?
I want you to find place to store bikes.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Area knowledge, I guess?
Yeah, give me an area knowledge, straight up, depending on
I
your
don't got
success
it.
rating. I could
What's it default to?
trait lists, skills, area knowledge, IQ -4.
Any bonus just because I see all?
Yeah, I'll give you a +2. IQ -2, please. Ooh, only a failure by 2 though. You just shrug first, but then you're like, on a beach, a hard to get to beach, like north of the island, northwest.
There's also the probably like the dock areas.
Yeah, you saw how quiet they were, potentially. But yeah, you can only say vaguely either a
Docks
beach or a
or
docks.
beach or something. There's usually parking. There's public parking for the beach most of the time because, you know, people unload shit, but it's a temporary parking.
I will relay that information. The beach? We store bikes at beach?
Apparently.
best place so far. Let's.
Like one of the only places with public parking is what it comes down to.
Okay.
Then let's do that.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
public parking. I meant like a hard to get to overhang
yeah.
where the tide might block.
Like under a dock or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. Because kids never go and hang out under the docks.
Well, kids generally can't hotwire motorcycles.
They're
Wouldn't
already
the-
hotwired. You just gotta connect the 2 torn wires.
They don't know
Wouldn't the
that.
tie take them?
In
Just
some
put them
places,
under-
maybe. In other places, probably not.
It's usually pretty obvious where the tide line is, so.
I guess we should be fine as long as no oversized reptiles come from the sea.
Spoiler alert. It's a
Great.
short trip to the other side of the island. Mostly on roads. You do see a few other vehicles. And they see you. But no one follows you. Whoever's looking hardest, give me a search check.
Well, I'm navigating, so
Matthias is focusing.
Sigrid, I guess that's you. Oh, well done.
I think that might make it.
Yeah, I think it does too.
It does. You see something, Sigrid? Yeah. So, in fact, it's when you ride here. You just pass over a gap where you can see down there, and there's a huge like pipe, a cave entrance down there, Sigrid. That's
Oh,
off the
I
road,
will-
and you could
I will-
totally drive the bikes down the
Yeah,
hill.
I will point at it. Yee, over there.
You
Al,
wobble right
the end of
hard, fishtail a bit as her arm appears in your face and slaps you in head.
We're gonna have to get better at riding these. A lot of practice. All right, so we'll move them in there and turn on the headlight if it's not already on.
And it is a quite a wide, deep sewer. It's got ledges at either side, wide enough for you to ride the bike on. It branches into several directions quite quickly once you get inside. Some going higher, some going lower.
Oh, I mean, I doubt we need to. I mean, higher is probably better, but
Yeah. Pull it in, but you know this could be worth exploring in the future. Hey,
yeah.
what the hell? We got a day. You doing anything? Let's go get some flashlights.
Bike ride in the sewers. Sounds fun.
No, we'll walk through the sewers.
Even more fun.
Sewer or storm drain?
Bit of both.
Okay.
Bit of column A.
Yeah, shit. This leads into exploring for a hideout.
And you step off your bikes, and sounds like you start exploring some sewers. I'm blanking a bit.
Are we going full on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
It's Master Skinner.
Hope's not.
If we find an abandoned subway station down there, sure.
It was the sewers in the first one. It was the second and third that was the abandoned subway.
I remember.
I mean, you could literally just say we search for a while and find nothing.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, the whole place could technically be a hideout. There are definitely little room sections that you come across occasionally that seem well and truly abandoned.
Okay. Well, that's good to keep in mind.
Yeah.
You'd find a ladder that leads up to a manhole, but also down further than you can see. You like probably drop a pebble down there and it just pings for ages till it finally, like minutes later, you hear a
Sweet. Good to know.
Yeah. Body disposal?
Yeah.
Or who knows what's down there?
There might already be bodies down there.
There might.
not fresh ones.
Yakuza are gonna
or,
come here to drop their bodies off and
find the bikes.
find their bikes. Cool. Well, we'll keep this in mind. We tell the others. I say we go get drinks.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good to me.
Anyone got navigation sewers?
To get out of here.
Yeah.
What about just going up the ladder?
That's
to this
one way of
manhole.
doing it.
Manhole.
Yeah.
And then mark that off.
So that's your choice.
Going up? Yeah. For
Yeah.
now.
Well, that's the most appropriate skill I've got.
Matthias, you think you'd know the way back when the others start climbing
I
the
intimidate Seward into letting us know. There's another direction. Also, I rolled that when you asked for the roll before they said go up.
ladder? Okay, so yeah, Matthias, you do know the way out, other than the manhole above.
It might be suspicious if we come out of the sewer, right out of a manhole there. The way out is this way.
Can I climb up the ladder and just take a peek out the manhole?
Yeah, I want to know where it is so we can come back.
Stealth. Oh, and Lucius is a shadow if he wants to be. So, no problem. Yeah, you poke it up a little bit, and you're still underground, in some kind of dank hallway. There's no one about, though. It's dark.
Well, that's... Maybe we should get everybody and come back tomorrow before we do the infiltration. Like, we got a whole day, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Drinks?
Drinks.
And then,
Sounds good.
yeah, when you get out, it's just a maintenance, like, access room. There's a few circuit breakers in there, and there's a door that leads out straight to stairs to the surface. And you're pretty much right where Matthias is.
So, success. And we drink.
Yeah, we drink.
And you drink,
And Audrey's left all alone.
looking for warehouses.
Someone was a jerk.
We don't have the cell phone devices yet, right? Only Lily does. So we can't send her a message. Is there an owl nearby so that we can tell Lily and Audrey to come drink?
How did you think our characters had been texting?
Lily has been massively text messaging us because she is the one that has the thing.
How do you think you've been receiving the texts?
Yeah, you can text people.
You've got a phone that can text.
I mean, Lily is the one that has the max text ability because that would be expensive at this time.
I see.
Yeah,
But
you can just text one person at a time.
yeah, you can afford to text like a few times, just not like Lily's constant one.
Okay, then yeah, Lucius will then send a normal text to Audrey and Lily to see if they want to join us.
No response.
The response kind of depends on how Audrey's going. If she's in the middle of something, no. If she's finished or not getting or yes.
Did you whisper anything to me?
No, I said out loud that Audrey was going to go look for warehouses tonight.
Look for warehouses, correct. Can I get a search if I've not already had it? And you're looking for the
Sure.
cash in hand type, did you say?
Exactly.
I don't think it'd be
also,
search in this instance.
I'd also text streetwise,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure it'd be search, if not streetwise.
Really? Okay.
Great success.
She has both of those skills. So
You know exactly where to go. and it is kind of near the docks. It's an old a building that's clearly been repurposed a few times and is now serving as some kind of engine repair shop. They seem to be fixing up boat engines, it looks like, in there.
I think she's looking for sort of not abandoned, but places that are not actively being used, like between.
You've been told to come and talk to the guy who owns this place.
Oh, okay. She'll put on her Japanese disguise and head to talk to the guy.
He's weird. He's wearing like the blue overalls of a mechanic, but he's got pure white hair, and he's kind of just a short, round man. And he smiles at you, and he's like, "Hey up, duck."
Hi. I understand you're the man to talk to for real estate?
Aye. 25 a week. Wait, how big do you need?
She roughly describes the size of the garage. Lee doesn't have a good sense of square footage.
You want to fit a car in it?
Like 2 or 3 cars, maybe?
He licks his thumb and opens up a notebook from his pocket that he flicks through quickly, and you can see it's some kind of rudimentary ledger that is made of who he's renting rooms to. And he says, "I have got a couple you can look at. Come on. Round back." And he starts walking off into the engine shop.
She follows.
And he leads you up rickety metal staircase. You kind of like walk along above on a catwalk, and then you go outside to on the roof of the building behind. You cross that, enter the next building, which is slightly taller than the one you're on top of at the minute, and you head down a corridor, down more rickety metal stairs, cross the street after leaving that building, and enter another one that's a long hallway with doors on either side. And he stops at one and pulls out a huge ring of keys and unlocks a door and opens it. And at the opposite end of the room you're in, you can see there's a big garage door. And it's a big empty warehouse.
You said 25 a week?
No, sorry. That's for not one this big. This one's 50 a week. I don't charge for any bills are out, but if electricity goes mental, then I'm going to charge everyone extra.
We won't need a whole bunch of electricity. That'll be fine. Sure. She reaches into her purse and takes out some money.
Need a full month up front, but then you get that back. And you don't need to pay your last 4 weeks when you get notice.
She'll take out four $100 bills and hand them over. This is private, right?
Oh, aye.
Great. Keys?
No toilet cams?
Yeah, he gives you 2 keys.
One door and one for the other door? Type thing?
No, he gives you 3 keys. One for the door that you just came in through. One for the padlock that's on that door. And one for the padlock that's on the garage door.
But we only need 1 key.
But
Feel free to get your own padlocks. But if you don't pay your rent, I'll bring the angle grinder in, and I'll take your rent out of whatever you're keeping in here.
Understood. Below ground in the same district as we've encountered the Yakuza in the past.
Yeah, I was just wondering exactly where. Like whereabouts?
Remarkably close to where the motorbikes were stolen. Like maybe 3 hours before Audrey shows up here.
So like right here,
That-
or
I like to think it's kind of at the same time, and it's about now you hear.
Yeah, he kind of like he cocks his head as you do hear some motorbikes speed past.
Like neighborhood.
And he's like, oh, that's interesting. But totally private, Duck. No one needs to know. And was there another question that I've forgotten?
Not for me.
Keys. He gives you the keys.
Great. I'm set for when the phone call comes or the text comes for drinking because she has news.
Oh, he also asks you to sign his notebook in the ledger.
She will sign an obviously fake name that I will think of in a second.
He's like, oh, it'll do, just an X even.
Even better.
He's like, what day are we on? Tuesday. He writes it down. And then writes down your money paid. And the room number.
That works.
Oh, and he gives... No, he doesn't ask you to sign. He gives you your own book. That's it. He says, bring this every time you pay your rent.
All right.
And he signs that. In an obviously fake name.
But this way, when he comes to throw me out, I can go, no, I paid. Seriously.
Pretty much.
All right. When the text comes out, she's in, and she has news.
Cool.
is the knife icon a thing yet? Knife emoji.
This one.
Yeah.
I think knife is just, or emojis are still like not actually emojis yet.
No, there's on the map.
Do you mean on the map, or do
Oh.
you mean as in a text?
In a text.
No.
Oh, okay.
You got colon, close parenthesis, colon, open parenthesis. B equals sign equals sign equals sign D. Anything you talk about at your drinks?
Same old shit.
Let's know that she found a warehouse.
And
Emojis became bigger around like 2010-ish.
we also may have found some I don't know what we found, but there's a very deep hole in the sewers that could be useful.
If something is not already there.
Yeah, but that's what you get back.
Well, what you guys had to drink? I thought. Sorry, didn't mean to.
No, that's what you get back in your text response from Lily.
So Lily does not show up for drinks.
No.
Gotcha.
Lily's having a bad day.
Oh well. I guess we'll cheer on her, and he'll raise his mug and take a sip.
Cool. Well, it seems like we can track to the next day.
Absolutely.
The day of the raid. I'm presuming everyone's taking part in this. How's Myas doing? Is Z-Warrior asleep?
I'm here.
Ahoy. Did Myas go for drinks? Did Myas even
I
get
think
texted?
Miles.
Does Myas own a phone?
Yeah, he has a phone. But he went for the ice cream, and then he went for some popcorn.
Oh, you went with me for ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was gross. You probably didn't want your ice cream anymore after watching Myas for a little while.
Oh, she's still eating that chocolate ice cream. She is.
Yeah.
And if you listen, she is gonna bitch, 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 bitch. Especially about the ankle monitor.
Give me a shadowing check, though, Lily, please.
Shadowing?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Just a moment. If I can find it. There we go. Any bonuses or anything? Straight up.
No, straight up, please. Only a failure by one. You don't think that you've spotted any guys following you since that program got installed. You still need to familiarize yourself with that better for when it needs doing by you.
Yeah.
But it's still safe for today and the next few days.
Because, yeah, the other lady programmed it for the week.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So to the day of the event.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone scoping this place out hard?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
we should.
Yeah, Sigurd definitely is. It is battle day. Sigurd is like full of the dead serious.
Matthias will too.
Okay.
I don't even know what the place is.
Yakuza headquarters.
A Yakuza clan headquarters. One of several.
It's like a big towery building, right?
Yes, it's it's got a good 20 stories, I think. The place is built around a courtyard. It's if you took a cube and then cut a pyramid out of it from the top.
Which one is it on the picture?
Let's have a look, see if there's anything that looks right. Is that huge black one on the right? Is that an official building of something?
No, it's just a big old building. Building.
It could easily be that. Like that, the top could be a hole that descends, more than half of the way down, and there's interior balconies for all those floors that lead to the various
Where are we looking?
offices.
If you open the CBD image, I think it's this building right here.
Oh, the picture.
Yes. So it's the tall black one on the top right of that picture.
Wait, is it that one? No. It's this one here. Sorry, Luke. There we go.
No worries. And it is fairly high up, this office. It's near the bottom of that inverted pyramid on the interior, but still. So this is a big building. Like 70 floors?
Looks like it.
So this is on the 50th floor. Let me just enable dynamic lighting on that map I've got made, and then I can show you its exterior from that side.
In the morning, while you're doing that, I am going to head into our storage unit in our building and grab sofas and whatnot and poof them into our new area.
Okay, you're filling up this
Nice.
scummy garage with scummy sofas and
Not scummy. It's probably, it's rich people's secondhand stuff. So it's
I think he meant the warehouse.
the warehouse is scummy.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you getting the furniture from?
from probably the storage we have in the Dunning building of like when Mom updates our furniture or stuff like that.
You might have a bit of furniture knocking about, yeah, you could probably find a couch, a couple of chairs, a coffee table, a desk. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
And even, just all of a sudden, like, it's an entire office building. There's bound to be like a conference table that just ends up going missing.
Nice. Unless this was supposed to be a surprise, you'll find Audrey there in the morning cleaning because it needs it.
It's not.
Alright, I think I've got you all on this map.
Oh, our garage.
No, the office exterior.
Oh, okay.
So this balcony runs that way 20 meters and then curves. There are other office buildings lining further down. There is another
So
adjacent.
this is the center of the building where there's like that big hole in the middle?
Correct. If you look across, then you can see another one on the opposite side.
Oh, okay. So it's like kind of a narrower building in like a complex of.
Yeah.
Or at least narrow on the top here because we're so high up.
Yeah, potentially. This map doesn't really track to that building because I'd not planned to tie it to one so specifically. But it's roughly correct. Elevator to the north. Stairs leading right up from the next floor down. And that is the main doors to the office.
Okay, so are we right here right now, or we just kind of?
No, this is
Okay.
just to give you a general idea of what the entrance looks like. That is, as far as you're aware, the only way in and out.
What about on the roof?
There is another building directly above it, I think.
Honestly, we have Shadow Man. Why you not go in and just take a look around?
He lights a cigarette, looks at the group, and then says, "Give me a moment."
Before you go, though, we should have a plan for if you get spotted, and we have to throw everything into like speed.
If I get spotted, you don't know me.
There's a gap in the dynamic lighting right there.
Right there. Fair enough.
If you
Are
get
we in our
spotted,
costumes? No, right?
I am
I
assuming
mean, we're in
not.
the warehouse right now.
Well, I'm imagining that right now you're in this building on the opposite side looking at this place. Or at least the people that can't look at it from
several of
afar
us wanted to go and
scope the place out.
scope it out.
Oh, then I'm not there.
Same.
He'll go stealthily. Do you want me to roll?
Stealth, please.
as you're leaving, when Audrey says we have a plan, should we do a plan? Sigurd's like, yes, plan be good. grabs Lucius' shoulder. Don't be spotted.
Don't worry.
So they would
He starts
be
like walking into your shadow, and then he goes under the door.
Mhm. There's a few people in this room, but they don't notice you at all as you step in. There's people sat about in these chairs. Someone on sofa smoking a cigarette. There's an ashtray on this table with like 100 cigarette ends in it. You hear a flush and that door opens. These doors across from you open.
I'll try to move behind the bush. I'm a bush.
Give me a stealth check, please. Yeah.
Among the bushes.
In fact, no, I don't need another one. You can cross this hall easily.
Okay.
This room.
When. Okay. Do people come out when those doors open?
Yes. So one guy walks out, the doors just swing open and he leaves them open. And then he comes across and opens these doors. I'm guessing the rest of you aren't directly outside.
No.
But I will take observation checks to try and get a look in. Stealth if you want a better chance of spotting it.
Nope. That was tactics. Is stealth the same level?
I think tactics might have been for tactics. But you don't really spot too much inside.
Are
there.
you forgetting to unmute yourself?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot the dog started barking. Yeah, I just clicked on the wrong line.
Oh, so you didn't
That's
stealth.
right on my stealth. That roll.
Okay, so success of 0.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, no one seems to spot you. He, like, comes out and walks straight down them stairs, hands in pockets, hurrying down them. And you get a decent look inside. You see right into the Japanese-style room and a very important-looking guy kneeling in a kimono, fairly old. Just with his eyes closed, meditating maybe. And then those doors swing back closed.
Excellent. Although that's not the crime boss that we're aware of.
Would I be able to see underneath this door?
Yeah, you can get in there. It's just a small office. There's no one in there at the minute.
Anything there?
There's a gun on the table. A pistol.
I'll. If I don't carry the plushie, my ankle pouch disappears, right?
Correct.
So I don't have it with me. I'm just gonna leave that gun there, and I'm gonna come out
Alright.
and try to head over here.
The next one is a bathroom.
Oh yeah, since I know it's a bathroom, I'm not going there. I'm going straight to this other room.
Yep. Tatami mats all across the floor. Give me another stealth check, please.
By 7.
Mm-hmm. That guy doesn't even move as you step in. And these wooden sections are both raised platforms. And built in to the bottom of this one is a huge safe.
Does it need a code or something?
It's got a typical combination on it. It looks like quite an old-fashioned safe, actually. It's got some big embossed gold Japanese letters on it.
I'm not allowed to. I'm still not allowed to use my ult, right?
You what? Possess people.
Your what?
My ultimate, my possession.
You can
So
use
you
it whenever
can-
you like, but you get
The issue
deported
last
from
time was that
Nirvana.
you saw someone and you were like, "Oh, I will horrifically violate them before I even know if there's anything wrong with them."
Yeah, like this time you know you're in crime boss and you're trying to get information mode. Like you can use it whenever the hell you want. We just
I'm gonna get behind him and become his shadow before I try to use position and see if I can get the code. If I can.
I believe it's an IQ check.
Mm-hmm.
Success by 4.
And they also need to make an IQ.
And the ties go to the defender.
Let me
Believe
check
so.
real quick.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm getting to the page.
All ties go to the defender.
If that's the case, then yeah. I don't believe I have any other way to get that information from him since he becomes immune to my ability.
Mm-hmm.
And he just felt something weird.
That's me. Sorry. Not sure
Yeah.
if anybody else wants to try something else.
He kind of goes and turns slightly. And there is a step from behind you. Oh, I've not set a token up yet. What a fool. But this person merges out of invisibility from behind you and steps forward. Lucius.
Oh no.
The person who killed Sigrid that time.
Do they know? Do they see me?
They're not looking at you. She looks straight at the boss. The sword is sheathed at her side at the minute.
I don't move and I stay on the boss's shadow as much as I can.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Sure.
And they just speak in Japanese to each other a little bit. You don't speak Japanese at all, do you?
No.
No. And then
Watching anime does not count.
she steps back, becomes invisible again, and he turns back to the swords and carries on meditating.
Okay. I'm gonna go back then, since it seems I got what we came for. Do you need enough stealth to get out of the room and all that?
No, that's fine. You slip out easily again, as easily as you came in.
So, as you guys are muttering or whatever you're doing, out of the shadow of the door or whatever nearby, he's gonna just slide his way out. Cigarette is consumed, so he's just gonna grab another as he comes out of the shadows.
Oh, I'm in a room with a teddy bear for some reason.
So am I.
I am also on the map layer.
Oh, have you all been on the map layer this whole time?
Oh, hey, me too.
Huh?
I don't recognize this map. Why is there a teddy bear that I
Yeah.
placed?
I don't recognize this either.
What the?
I'm gonna restart.
Wait, what?
You drug us someplace weird.
Did I?
Yep.
Well, I weren't
I
there.
can't select myself.
But you put me on Dunning Tower.
That is
Here's
interesting.
a picture in Discord of what we see.
I would suggest everyone refresh.
Okay. After refreshing, it's good.
That makes a lot more sense.
Aha!
I have no idea what happened there, though.
What happened to the teddy bear?
We are being attacked by a teddy bear metahuman.
That looks to me like
Sounds
Trent's doing.
terrifying.
I think you were briefly in Trent's scary room.
Trent's scary room. So is that like his bedroom?
He has many rooms in which there are beds, but he's not sure he'd describe any of them as bedrooms simply because they contain beds. Does everyone see all of this map now, by the way?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this one is a bathroom, but I clearly forgot to put the toilet in it.
Whatever.
Whatever,
Wait, they
bro.
get 20 people in this room?
Yeah, sometimes.
They have fold-out chairs.
I
Mhm.
also gotta be honest, I kind of was thinking it was the whole building and not just like an office in the building.
It's like an office. I thought it was a suite, but this is just like a corner.
Yeah, this is not as quite as impressive as I was anticipating.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably mostly a front.
True.
The Yakuza are, they have a long history of, maintaining a public office. There are maybe 3 dozen of these places across Nirvana, belonging to different clans.
Okay.
And this belongs to the clan that you're beefing with presently.
Alright. Well, do we wait till this party and do this thing?
Alright. I think it's a good time for
think we
another quick break.
Move some motorcycles to
Oh yeah,
the
there's
new
that
warehouse.
as well.
Actually, also, Matthias wants to go to the library, and who should he ask? He'll text Audrey. Hey, you all good with computers? Could you meet me at the library?
I'm not that good with the computers, but I can try.
She's better than someone who doesn't have any points in any computer-related skill.
She doesn't either.
What?
You know that Lucius is the one that's good with computers.
And Lily has computers too.
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
he'll
okay.
message Lucius, or he'll just tell Lucius.
Yeah. Sure, I'll help you. He tells everybody what he found in there, and also about the safe. But he tells everybody that he has no way of knowing the combination.
That's where monowire comes in.
I could also just pick the lock.
Threaten someone to get the combination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the Yakuza aren't gonna just give that up on a threat.
But yes,
Is that break acceptable to everyone? Or would you
I
like
think
to...
that breaks acceptable.
Alright, it'll be a quick one. I'll be right back. We'll all be right back. We'll all be right back. We're back. It's the day of the raid on the Yakuza office. The Yakuza are having a big party, not at the office. You guys are going to have a big party robbing their shit. You've scoped the place out, you've been watching it a while. Matthias wanted someone good at computers to come help him at the library first, though.
Do you want to do the libraries first?
Sure. So yeah, Matthias will take Lucius to the library, and have Lucius do the computer parts of the research. I want to find the government makes a lot of data accessible to the public. I've gone through the paper records before, but it might be faster if someone who knows their way around a computer helps me.
Sure. Let me see what I can find.
I'll tell you what to look for to find the blueprints for the office building. So if you could give like computer operation or something.
Mm-hmm. So Lucius and Matthias work together.
Yeah, great roll. You look some folks up.
Buildings. It was folks last time. Buildings this time.
Buildings this time. Okay. What are you looking for? Sorry. I got distracted because
Blueprints of the building.
Aha. Yes, they are indeed publicly available. And you navigate to them relatively quickly. And I figured as much to the person who whispered to me accidentally. But I just thought it were funny. Oh.
You sure with the rest of the class, or?
No. Give me architecture, please.
Okay.
Okay. It's complicated, and you can't really figure too much out from it. But you find their office, and it looks pretty much exactly how Lucius described it. It's not described as having tatami mats and raised wooden platforms in the blueprints, though. But I'm not sure if it would.
Thank you for helping me find this. Unfortunately, there's not too much info here. Oh well. See you later.
And then he leaves you at the library. Alright. No complaints. Oh, didn't some people want to maybe move motorcycles?
Yeah, I think it's best to not have them in a place you might get lost.
Oh, they're just inside, but we may actually want them for a getaway too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you might want them in our new, like, warehousey place.
No, I mean for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's go get those.
It might be. Wait, are we meeting up somewhere in person, or is this just an out of character deciding thing?
Could also be over the phone.
Yeah,
That's not very safe.
If we just want a getaway vehicle, perhaps my car would be better. They won't recognize it right away. And it can fit several people.
That don't need to all know how to drive it.
That's true. Okay.
So I guess Matthias will pick people up with his flashy 1965 Berezina.
I love it.
Drive over and meet at the warehouse that's being rented. This now has furniture, lava lamp, ashtray. It came with rat traps, which you can now
Hopefully
throw
not
away,
rats.
seeing as there's owl access.
Good point.
There's already probably a few owls.
Hey guys, how'd it go?
Oh, hi guys.
Lucius went in there.
Come
Yeah.
on in. Want some furniture?
Oh, hey, all right. Yeah, I mean, we can draw with chalk on the floor, approximate layout. We have a big, mostly empty warehouse.
You probably printed a zoom of those blueprints.
Probably, yeah.
Even better.
All right. So, what is our plan here?
Just the one entrance, right? Luke?
That you saw. I'd take architecture to have a glance at them blueprints, though.
I think only one of us has architecture.
All right.
Yeah.
And yep, he's already done
Oh,
it.
sorry. Yeah.
I will take architecture again at a -2, Matthias. You may spend extra time. Oof.
Oh, how long would it have taken? I said that before, entered it before you said that.
Like a 5-minute cursory glance of this thing normally. So
No.
fair enough. Yeah, that is the only entrance. Although the windows aren't that tinted. If you fly and remain close to them from the outside, you'll be able to see in for sure. And they're not bulletproof windows or anything that you could tell. They look like normal windows to Lucius as well.
Why would not just kick down door and
It seems like a pretty small place, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That door seems like it isn't even kept locked most of the time.
so open door. Take everyone out. That's the term, right? Take them out.
Yes, though it may also refer to romantic stuff. Not here though.
If we could-
we could even like practice if we draw the room on a 1-to-1 scale on the floor with chalk. Like we can practice going in. Like, okay, so I'll go and I'll walk over here and try and do what I can with the computer.
In fact, yeah, your office, your warehouse is like the exact same size as this whole office.
Even better.
Oh man, I am jazzed for the next 2 hours.
Based on the whisper that I got accidentally, I think I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Luke. It's just that you're so awesome. I had to whisper that, but I accidentally selected you.
I'm sure that's it. But yeah, I think Lily's just grinding her teeth, talking non-stop about bullshit, and then just like going and rubbing her belly for 10 minutes straight.
Yep.
You might even have got a hot water bottle. It's like sweltering. It is sweltering in the afternoon sun in this warehouse, and Lily's got a hot water bottle under a t-shirt.
Babbling.
Oh yeah, you have got a tap in here. It's extremely rusty, but it does run clear after a couple of seconds. There's a sink that it looks like someone's cut their own eyes out in on more than one occasion.
I would use this.
But Lily did bring a kettle. Had some tea bags.
And a television.
I think you might
That's
have also
important.
brought a bottle of water.
I mean, if not, she can just bounce back to her placing, raid the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, Audrey. Wow, this is great stuff. Thank you, Audrey. That was great. All right,
Yeah,
what are you guys
no
going
problem.
to do? Are we going to do something now?
Both nostrils start bleeding.
Let's do this. I can do this. Let's do this. Party's happening.
You want cocaine?
No, I'm not
Maybe.
doing anything like that. Of course not. I don't. I shoves a rolled up $100 Nova bill back in her pocket.
Can I detect lies on that?
I don't think you need to.
I don't think Sigrid asked that because I don't think Sigrid knows what cocaine is.
No.
She never sailed to South America.
No, I would strongly doubt it.
He's
What a
paying
lame Viking.
She encountered it during the camping trip, but then her memories got scrambled. So
There's that. All right, but seriously, do we want to do like a practice run on how we're gonna go into this building?
sure.
I think we can do a couple of dry runs.
I like this plan.
And we will do so.
Get overconfidence at 12 control rating. Nice.
So what are you thinking?
So, Sigrid should probably go in first, and I can go right behind. Who else said that they felt comfortable being able to take down a guard quickly?
I can take down a guard quickly. I can do it. No problem.
I could take someone down, perhaps.
Okay, actually, Lily and I can go in first, but we can just teleport in there.
I can bring Red with me.
Oh, that's even better.
Red doesn't weigh anything. Oh, wait, she might weigh a lot with that armor. How much you weigh with that armor now, Red?
I hold out my hand and invite you to try.
I think we need a number, bro.
Well, yeah, the grand total weight.
He isn't great at math.
He was like, oh, let me look.
Oh,
62.3 pounds?
no.
No?
Plus
Well,
Sigrid.
plus Sigrid.
Oh, yeah. Plus
And
Sigrid.
Sigrid never actually put her weight down, so that's like
Plus weapon, so like two.
96. Okay. So grand total is 181.
How tall is Sigrid?
Like 4'9".
How much was it, Sigrid?
Like 181.
I can do it. I can move that. That's not a problem. I can move her, but we'll do this.
Okay.
Let's go do this.
Back.
All right, so they teleport in. The rest of us take the front door.
I
Yeah.
can open the door afterwards. That's not that hard to do. Although I could take on the guy too.
Get them on both sides.
Yeah.
If we could not kill people, that would probably be helpful for opening the vault.
Of course, we're not killing them, right?
I
And he
know, you
will
might
look
need
at
something
Geek.
And Red.
I'll studiously avoid contact. And like, if we can avoid killing anybody, we won't kill anybody.
Red.
We will not kill people.
I do best.
I'll whisper to Sigrid, just if you're gonna punch them, aim low, and that way they'll at least stay alive long enough for us to do whatever we need to do and get out.
Nod.
Did you guys see any signs of like a security room?
It's a very small office. Do you mean the building security?
She shrugs, not really knowing.
These good plans.
They wouldn't have been on the floor, right, Luke? So
No, it's they've not got any security that were spotted. Lucius, give me just an IQ check.
Any minuses?
No, straight up. Success by 5. Yeah, you did see a keypad that looked like a burglar alarm on the wall as you came in, but you already know that there's
If
going to
there's
be
people
people
in
in
there.
Yeah, exactly.
I was mostly concerned about cameras and stuff like that. I was wondering if we should be masked up when we enter the building or put the masks on once we get to the.
Perhaps in the elevator would be best.
Okay.
Sure.
Right, shall we do this?
Let's do this.
Okay.
We can store our costumes in the ceiling tiles of the elevator. Our regular clothes, I mean. Wear your costume underneath.
Mhm.
Or I guess we could just, well, they're a bit skin tight.
I'll just be on the roof. I'll go on the roof. I'll see if anything is up there. I got an owl watch downstairs.
Does it
Mine
feel
is not really that skin tight.
like you're
Yeah.
wearing nothing at all?
Well, I'm wearing like the undercover suit, not the plastic armor stuff. I'm not worried about crushing damage.
Sigrid looks a little bulkier under her hoodie than she should be.
I wish you could add multiple pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could add it to bio and info.
No, I've tried. Doesn't do that anymore.
Oh.
All right, but youth, let's do this.
Are we gonna? Okay, it is KST +3 now. Did we want to?
Yes,
Okay.
I can do it. It's only 4 people.
Yeah, it's not. It shouldn't be a massive thing.
It'll either resolve quickly or go disastrously quickly.
So,
Hey, Luke.
yep.
When we scoped it out, was there anything outside the office that looked like a cool weapon?
Nothing right outside the office, but you've got ample time to select something.
I've got an extra bow and arrow kicking around.
That's a very fatal weapon.
Not if you've got the
Blunted tips.
yeah.
I have a collapsible staff if you want to borrow that.
Sure.
She,
And can you just take a picture of the stats?
So Luke, question. Audrey legitimately gave me magical healing antidote with cocaine mixed in. Would that be enough to reduce my IQ and DX minus for temporarily?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'd say for until you wake up tomorrow, or if you don't fall asleep, then until like 1 a.m. tonight.
And then you're feeling the after effects of a lot of cocaine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fun come
can't
down.
make it feel high. You just change the effect.
Okay. So feel free to maneuver yourselves to wherever you think you'd be starting off here. Are you on this map? Do you see?
I think Lily and Sigrid are bamfing to the other side.
Lee, did you have the stuff for your staff?
Yes, but I'm just bad at creating pictures.
Oh,
Luke, you said
snipping tool is the best.
you said if we get close enough to the windows, we can see through them, though.
Yeah.
All right. So Sigrid will be holding on to my legs, and I'll be up pushing my dumb face against the window on the outside.
Alrighty. Let me just check my Yeah, I'm just moving a couple of things
Thank
around.
you. Oh, what? Weird output.
I can't get over there because, walls. Oh, can I?
They wouldn't even be
Oh, I can.
doors there. They'd be
And
yeah, it'd be a
staff is also
sliding door.
balanced. So it's +1.
Yeah, if I can prep for 30 seconds.
I can prep for 30 seconds too. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is dark in the tatami room, but the sliding door through to the office area is wide open, so some light is spilling in. And it is fully lit in there. I'm not sure what you can see, Lily. Yeah, what you can see is what you can see. There are clouds of smoke drifting past occasionally, like someone's smoking a cigarette round corner, it looks like.
Alright, then Sigurd and I, when the count happens, are going to bamf in, like, right the hell here.
You're doing it on your radios, I'm guessing. You're all in contact right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll be like 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bamf.
I can't move Sigurd. Luke, if you want to move her for me.
Yep, I will bring her in. Does everyone see that turns counter?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Is Myas there, and where is Lucius going to be?
He's gonna be in his shadow, behind, or I'm not sure how the shadows would portray by Guy. Sorry.
It's fine.
Someone had to do it.
Oh, I should roll my speeds probably as well. Is that all there is?
I believe so. And remember, I make a loud pop noise.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like hands were on door handles as you counted down.
That makes sense.
And then you just push them open.
Yeah, I think Audrey will be the one to open the door so that the actual combatants can rush in.
That sounds good to me. Yes. And is this where you all want to be? Maya, are you about? Are you taking part?
Wouldn't Sigurd be in front of Lily?
Yeah, that's probably the better.
So, Sigrid and Lily, you appear, and there is a Nani, and he will immediately start going to his feet, which I think only takes 1 round from sitting.
It does.
These guys kind of turn their heads to, huh? But Sigrid, you're up. You've just appeared here.
Step. And we'll go all out. Determined. Punch to the face. No, all out determined punch to, like, the skull.
Didn't I literally just tell you to punch people in the stomach? They would
Yeah,
die
you don't-
slowly of internal bleeding and hemorrhaging.
Oh, right, I gotta fuck it. So, a grand total of a -3.
He's going to try and dodge, but he is at a penalty. And he can't add a retreat because he's sat down. I didn't include the penalty, but that'll be a failure, so you hit. Two crushing damage to the skull, did you say?
8 damage to the skull.
No, that's blocked by
no.
his skull.
Right. God damn it.
Audrey. You pushed the door open on your last turn.
Waiting for people to rush in.
Did Guy already go?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yes. On your last, as the door opened, you warped to just on the other side of it and took a step.
I teleported.
Yep.
Well.
So Audrey is waiting until people have gone in.
Because Audrey can't see that he teleported.
Guy.
So I already have my gun in my hand. Are either of these gentlemen over here visibly armed?
Yes, he's got knuckle dusters on, but that's it.
Then I will aim at the guy on the couch.
This is
and
a
just shout
familiar
freeze.
person.
Oh, did I?
Is he?
It's the guy who's
That's
got
the same guy.
blasted.
Poor
It's
bastard.
Dickless.
It's Dickless, correct.
Okay, well then I'm aiming at the guy on the couch with the pistol and shouting freeze. So aiming.
Rightio.
Although, it is Nirvana. He might now be Cybercock.
Matthias.
Probably.
Holding a staff. Surrender.
This person goes, ow! And he pulls a gun out from inside his jacket. This one stands up. Takashi says, "You fucks!" Wait, no, it's not his turn. He's already had his turn. I'm going ahead of myself. Sai is sat there.
No, he doesn't recognize us. We're all in costume
And wearing masks.
and wearing masks.
We're still Fox.
Roll HT, please, Guy.
I don't wanna.
They're not allowed to have power. Yes.
Nothing happens. Lily.
Muted.
I'm gonna move a meter this direction and try to grapple with that dude who just pulled the gun out. It's just straight up DX to do a.
Yep,
Ha! I miss.
you do, unfortunately. It's not technically Takashi's turn. It's...
Look, I think I did not work the first time I used my speed.
Aha. So it's Lucius's turn.
Just gonna move here. Try to be Matthias' shadow. That's it.
Oh shit. Lily and Sigrid, you hear a footstep behind you.
Also, cool. Also, Ever, you should choose a like icon for when you're in shadow mode, just to make life easier.
Oh, let me use this one. Does it work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I ain't surrendering, kid. And he's got his fists up staring at you. Sigrid?
I draw my axe, and you said I heard a footstep behind me?
You did. It came from, like, right here, but you can't see anything there.
Okay. Oh, I draw my axe.
Audrey?
She follows into the room.
Gee.
Continue aiming at couch guy, and I'll go ahead and take a step forward.
Matthias.
Did any of them surrender after we said surrender?
It's not been the turn yet. He said, I ain't surrendering, kid.
How's it not been their turn?
The armed guys, they didn't surrender, no. This one stood up and the one on the chair pulled a gun out. He's got his back to you in a minute, though. He's not armed, though. He just stood up.
Sorry, who has the gun?
The one who just got punched in the dome and tried to get
he's
grabbed
handled.
by a girl.
This way, move and attack, sweep.
He's gonna try and...
Skill's high enough that the minus doesn't matter because it's capped at 9.
Nice.
He was waiting to punch you also.
Why isn't Matthias with us?
You mean Myas?
Myas, yeah.
I think Myas might be asleep.
I asked where he was earlier and no response.
Mm-hmm. Z-Warrior has had a busy day, unfortunately, and I think he's very sleepy. So where's
let's
Myas is a good question.
And probably luckily. Yeah, let's do that luckily.
I just see a snap to Myas, who is on a couch watching TV, like with a cigarette in his lip.
And then he pauses and he's like, feel like I meant to do something today.
Yeah.
Nah. And this guy needs to make a dodge.
Okay.
Can he retreat? Yeah, barely. Whiff and whiff. Armed humans turns. Step this way.
Damn human.
And pull a gun out. The one who just pulled this one out is gonna, like, just brandish it and say, "Step back!" Sai actually puts his hands up, seeing as you're pointing a gun at him, guy. Gee. But roll me HT again, please.
He does what?
He puts his hands up.
Okay.
But you also gasp and go ahead and lose. Oh, how many? 5 FP, please.
Jeez.
Oof.
But you're not sure what caused it. Although it did happen as his hands went up. I'll grant you that.
Oh, like in The Incredibles. Put your hands up. Just getting some water.
Although he made no sudden move as it happened, he just felt sapped instantly, as if you'd just ran up 10 flights of stairs. Lily.
Alright, I'm gonna use my coked up hearing, or my perception to look over my shoulder. Move a meter straight upwards and look over my shoulder.
Alright, you can give me vision. You
Probably
see
not enough.
nothing there. Lucius. And are you doing anything else, Lily, or just moving a meter up and looking behind you?
I was moving to meet her up, looking behind me, all out defense warp.
All right. Give me a stealth, please. How far did you just move?
5, just my normal movement.
Stealth
Then you're
minus
at a
5, I
minus
think.
5. Yep. Although he probably gets bonus for being, you know.
Penalty for their spotters.
Yeah.
I too.
Uh-huh.
The guy in the suit looks like he might know the password to the safe.
I will take hearing from Sigrid and Lily.
By 5?
Oh, you think you hear a light step go past you underneath? Sigrid, you hear nothing. Takashi's turn. You better get out of here, kids, he says. But he doesn't move, but he's eyeing you up and down, Matthias. Sigrid?
So this guy in front of me has got a gun?
He's got a gun, yep.
I cut it off of him. You know, that and most
His
of the
hand.
hand and the wrist.
Alright, minus 3.
And then we will go all out determined.
Plus 1.
And then let's go ahead and spend. Oh, can I stack deceptive with all out?
I think you can.
Okay, let's do a level of deceptive. Grand total of -1.
There's no way he's dodging this. I think it's a minus 3 if you sat down. It's at least a minus 2. Goons don't use FP. Wouldn't have mattered if he did.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a clean cut. That's like 3 times damage needed to dismember. And he screams, and blood pours out on you.
Sigurd walks up, punches him in the face. He takes it like a champ. She's like, "Fuck this!" while he pulls out a gun.
And his arm gets chopped immediately off. Sick, Audrey.
That guy pull out a gun also?
He did.
Silenced or unsilenced?
It's suppressed. It's got a fancy suppressor on it. The one in the chair had a
Ooh.
suppressor on his as well.
Ooh. She'll head over to the guy and say, "Last chance," in Japanese.
I wish I knew what that were.
Sounds terrifying.
That means a terrible pronunciation, almost definitely, but it means, are you confident?
I mean, Japanese is broken, so it's terrible pronunciation anyways.
Gi.
Saigo no Chansu.
I guess I'm gonna go to. No, I'm just gonna keep aiming at this guy while also watching the other guy peripherally.
Matthias.
So continue to aim.
Sago no chansu.
Nice.
Matthias?
Matthias is going to wildly swing at Takashi with 1 level of deceptive.
Alright.
Steve.
I think you drop your stick.
He very cleverly turns it and is now holding 2 batons.
Isn't that the nothing really?
Yeah, unreadied. It'll take another ready maneuver, I think, to use again. but I should double check. Because that's just a guess.
Cheat sheet.
Drop weapon. Staff dropped.
Huh, yeah.
Armed humans.
And one-armed humans.
Oh, he's got most of the arm.
GM check quickly. I think that's a failure. Yep. Yeah, he just straight up drops his gun and raises his hands up. And the one in the chair is gripping his bleeding stump and grinding his teeth hard. Gee, roll me
HD?
HT, please. Nothing happens. Lily.
I'm gonna turn over my messenger bag full of dead rodents and aim for the square below me, or hex below me.
Didn't you have a glitter bomb, and wouldn't that be incredibly useful?
Oh, I do have a glitter bomb. I'm just gonna turn it over and pop that thing open.
No way.
Wait, what?
It was your reaction. It wasn't necessarily the situation. It was just like...
No, yeah. Yeah. Wow. I mean, they're not that clear, but glitter trickles down an extended Nodachi blade and over her left shoulder and thigh.
How big would it might, because it was designed to explode too, so it probably goes everywhere.
Yeah, there's shiny glitter on the invisible suit, and it fucks with the suit as well, so she just starts sparkling, in fact. Oh, you bitch. You bitch.
That one's all Colin. Thank you, buddy, for reminding me that I have that.
Uh-huh.
I like to imagine she intended to dump just the rats and stuff, but the bomb was in there also.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, rats. Bomb! Lucius.
Do I notice this explosion, or is it still not happening?
You hear
There's
a
definitely balloon pops
pop.
down.
Yeah, balloon pop.
I'm gonna... You cannot take aim for a grapple check, right? Or prepare for that.
You can evaluate, which will give you a +1.
Okay, I want to evaluate this officer... this suit-wearing man, so that I can attempt a grapple check on my next turn. That's
Alright. Takashi is gonna... He's gonna go for it. He's gonna step, and he's gonna punch at you. Is going to punch at you.
Oh my god, there's glitter in that guy's stump too. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
He's gonna get to the hospital and everybody's gonna be like, what the...
Is there a roll, an attack roll, Luke?
Yeah, I would decide how many levels of deceptive, and it was 2, and he misses.
He would have missed anyway.
Okay.
No. He would have succeeded by 1. If
Oh,
he
yeah,
did.
you're right.
Sigrid.
Do I know she's back there yet?
No, you've not turned around
No.
yet.
Okay. Then I guess in a bit of smugness, like, Sigurd turns around and goes, oh god! Checking out the rest of the scene.
You're also covered in glitter.
Also just covered in glitter. I was actually just thinking about it. The Yakuza are gonna have to get rid of this place now because that shit's never coming out.
Also never coming out of either of your new uniforms.
Yeah.
Well, Sigrid's new uniform wipes down nicely with a damp cloth. For the most part.
And mine was probably had glitter on it already.
We can rule out most chromium-based metals. They wipe down nicely with a damp cloth. Audrey.
Audrey's gonna crouch and pick up the gun.
Crouch, gun grab.
Glad we had the sex offender there to tell us about metals.
I know the quote. I just don't remember what it was from.
It
Venture
is
Brothers
the Monarchs.
To
It-
Right.
Yep.
right before the wedding.
Showdown at Cremation Creek, Part 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, yeah.
Booyah! I have watched that series start to finish at least 12 times. Maybe more like 24. Gee.
Why couldn't you have
Alright,
ever
so-
done this
so-
when we were...
Nicholas just took a swing, yes?
Who took a swing?
Nicholas?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Shooting for his knee, double tap. What's the negative to hit a knee again?
-4, I think. Isn't
It's pure chance whether you'll hit Matthias or not from that position.
Pure chance. Well, I can take a 5-foot step, right? Nah.
it? Hey,
You
1
could
foot
also,
down.
don't you have luck?
I don't have luck. I have serendipity because I thought stupidly that that would be more useful.
Serendipity's awesome. You just got to use it more.
Yeah.
From there, it is not pure chance whether you'll hit Matthias.
Okay. So double tap to the knee, and the knee is a -4.
I think I was just trying to remember. I don't have it 100%.
Oh,
Sure.
I was rolling damage. That's why.
And how far away is he?
Oh, you know, the other guy was 7. This guy's less.
And you've not got aim on him.
No, I do not have aim, and I lost all of my stacks of aim on the other guy. So he's just.
Wait, did you roll
under-
damage before rolling attack?
I hit the wrong little icon. All right, so he's just under 5 yards.
Is that
So it's
minus
a plus
3?
2. Oh no, yeah, -3, -2, because it's under 5 yards.
Yep, minus 2. Yep.
All right, so
And then if you're going for a knee in particular is -5, I believe, but leg is
5, not 4.
leg is -3.
Oh!
so I think it's safe to assume that both rounds hit him.
Roll 3d6.
Yep, roll 3d6.
Ah!
Normal damage only, unfortunately. But shall we
But
go
both
with
bullets hit.
them 2 11s? Yep.
Yeah, why not?
Ouch.
His poor kneecaps.
I mean, this poor guy.
Yeah, right?
We have abused him more than anyone.
Oh,
He's-
and that's 2 rounds of my suppressor. So I get 3 more shots at -2 hearing if anybody is listening or is in danger of hearing.
We have 2 minutes, guys.
2 minutes.
It wasn't a full gunshot. It was suppressed.
No, like outside this room, they probably didn't hear anything. Like any more than the guy here screaming.
Or me saying freeze right off the bat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he stopped screaming after a second. It were only like a ah. Come on, TV remote. There we go. So that was Guy's turn, and now it's Matthias. Oh,
What's sitting guy on couch been doing?
Hands up.
he's just had his hands up. He's done nothing.
Okay, Matthias will grab his staff.
Aye. Have I skipped past Cyber Ninja's turn? Oh, Cyber Ninja's not on the turn order.
Oh.
That's intimidating.
Whose turn were it just then? Matthias?
Yeah, now it's
Yep.
Now it's the mooks, because I think he just took a step and picked up his thing.
Radio. So yeah, so he's got his arm up. Yeah, I'm doing this move and attack, but the attack is first and then the move is after. So this is only going to be versus a 9. So I may as well
Audrey
rapid
getting punched in the
strike.
face. Oh.
That's not a crit, unfortunately, but there is a potential hit against you, Sigrid. To the neck. I think you went all out last turn, maybe? Or...
No, I didn't, because all I did was turn last time.
There we go.
So we'll make this feverish.
If I'd remembered to add my speed, then you would have gone all out last turn.
Feverish is +2, correct?
Yes.
Right? I guess that all the time. Tink.
You block it. What's the DR on the riot shield?
7 and HP 40.
The 7's all that we really need to worry about, I think. Where's my character sheet? I've already got it open, you nerd. So sword would slash through your riot shield and connect with your left arm, I'm guessing?
I would guess.
10 potential cutting damage to the left arm. What's your DR to the left arm?
20.
20, so 2 crushing damage.
Ah! Oh, I'm not
I
even
think
gonna
it's
mark it down. I'm
No.
not even gonna mark it down.
Yep, there we
I
go.
think it's. Shouldn't it only be 1?
10 damage got blocked by DR, 1 crushing for every... 1 blunt trauma for every 5 crushing.
Is it 5? I thought it was 10.
I'm pretty sure it's
Sorry?
5.
5.
For crushing
right.
is other things.
But this is cutting, and I think cutting only inflicts crushing damage
Oh.
every 5, so in this case it wouldn't even be 1, I don't think. So you're good.
I mean,
For every full 10 points of cutting, impaling, or piercing, or 5 points of crushing.
Yeah, see, there you go.
In fact,
The only reason I knew that is because I read it today.
even if I took 2,
What a
I'd
loser reading.
yep.
heal it in the next second.
For fuck's sake, Lucius, roll me HT, please.
Oh, I made it.
How much by?
3.
Even by 0. So, yep, nothing happens. It's your turn.
Do I assess this Manuel?
Yeah, if you attacked him, you'd have a +1.
I want to try and grapple him as I come from the shadows in a sneak attack.
Judo +1.
Oh, that +1 made me succeed.
You would have succeeded anyway. Let's see if he can manage this. Active
Remember,
defense
they unlock these
modifiers.
aware.
Posture. Sitting is -2. Defense.
And also, there's a minus for awareness.
Yeah, but he was fully aware that
Oh, okay.
Lucius was there. But he fails his dodge, so you grab him.
I'll pin him to the couch.
Well, you grappled with him right now.
Yeah.
The pinning
Oh.
happens later.
Thank you.
Lily,
So yeah, I'll. Sure.
it's fine.
I have to roll versus a 12. Unless cocaine makes the says a stimulant gets overconfident CR rating 12. Does cocaine make that worse? Luke?
Yeah, I'd say it gives you I'd say cocaine gives you confidence rating 9.
Okay.
Confidence rating. Oh, you're a pro though. You got your cool.
Alright, and it looks like she's bailing to the window there.
Yeah, she's
Or
going
the
for that
safe.
big one behind the safe.
I'm going to do a warp.
Lily's gonna
See if I
do
can't do
a
this.
warp.
I made it.
Lily made her warp. Oh, they were an armor divisor on that fucking sword, though.
Oh.
Oh.
Armor divisor 3. So 7 divided by 3 is 2. So 15 got through that. And then you had 20 DR, armor divisor 3. 7? So 8 got through that. So you took 8 damage to your left arm.
Okay.
And your suit got cut, but as per instructions, it quickly closes itself back up, so you only bleed inside it. It's made out of special space suit grade.
Nice. Okay, so 8 damage. Okay, that's not half.
The ceiling aspect would be bad for anyone else. Except unless you were in a vacuum, obviously. Just being in a vacuum is kind of bad. So it's my turn now, right? My turn.
Didn't she just go?
That's
I think so.
yeah.
I haven't taken an action since she has.
No, I just reiterated the damage that Sigrid should have taken.
Oh, fair.
Lily just walked.
Well, yeah, like, but oh, did she take a makeup turn? Is that what that
Yeah,
was?
she took a makeup turn.
Well, I
Okay.
remembered that she had an armor divisor. It weren't a makeup turn. I was. Oh, and yeah, she moved later than she should have on the last turn. So yeah, yes, technically, my bad. And extra effort. Let's spend an FP. Oh, in fact, no, I only need to move 1 because it's freaking Nodachi. Remember that. I'm gonna put 3 levels of deceptive on this. And I'm aiming for the neck.
Alright, so I'm gonna make this feverish.
Uh-huh. So -1 overall.
Alright. So -1.
-1. Oh, and as she starts swinging, she screams, "Move!" But then don't give her a choice. Nice roll.
And I'm going to pop. Just. It would have been hard for her to swing at my neck, by the way. But, 'cause I was 1
Sword's
meter
got
up.
a decent reach.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm 2 up now. I go warp straight up.
Alrighty. You're like pressed against the ceiling, nearly. You definitely have to duck your head now. You're in kind of a flying crouch position. Takashi's turn. He just
Oh,
got
actually, I was
shot.
trying to block her. Sorry. Down. So I'm floor level.
Takashi starts talking. Sigrid.
Alright, Sigurd's gonna spend the 10 HP. Oh, no, wait, she doesn't. So, Sigurd will spend 10 HP to plant that axe in the back of Cyber Ninja's skull. Or, as I like to take advantage of,
Backhead.
backface.
Back face, yep.
It's been a while. feel like it's been a while since I've heard Backface.
So we'll go all out determined. So this is at a -1.
Show me damage.
Oh.
24. I'm safe.
I mean, no armor divisor there.
I'm safe. Bong! Though.
Oh no!
And
That's still do crushing though, a little bit.
yeah,
Unless it's
I think is cutting, is it half cutting gets converted to crushing damage? Or is it for every 5 cutting it's 1 crushing for knockback purposes?
Oh,
for every
knockback.
10. Oh, for knockback.
I need to know for certain, because it could be any. I've got a whole bunch of numbers flying through my head and it could make a difference.
Cinematic knockback. Knockback 378. 378. When you hit someone very hard, blah 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 blah. Knockback depends on basic damage rolled before subtracting DR for every full multiple of the target's strength -2 rolled. Move the target 1 yard away from the attacker.
For crushing damage, a cutting attack can cause knockback if it fails to penetrate DR. Oh, so it's just if it fails to. Yes.
And I think Sigrid did do 2 damage to her.
It's not flexible helmet.
Oh, it's not flexible? Okay.
But
Oh.
It rang her bell real good.
yeah, it did. Did I close your sheet like a numbnuts? Can she? Defense, knockback save versus crushing or cutting. And is it a minus? Why is it saying that? That's wrong. Is it a -1 for every additional yard you're going to be moving? Because that's a powerful hit. That's like dump truck to the back of the skull. Oh!
If you knock back more than 1 yard, roll it -1 per yard after the first. Perfect balance gives +4 to that roll.
But you rang a bell, seriously. Audrey.
Audrey is going to activate her detect mind so she can keep tabs on this ninja person, assuming the ninja person has a mind, and then she's going to attempt to make contact with that mind.
Alright. Mind detected, mind contacted, if that doesn't take more than 1 turn.
It definitely takes a roll, though. It's resisted.
Aha.
Or at least resistible. Probably not with that roll, though.
Is that success by 12?
It is.
And this is will, IQ?
Will.
Yeah, I can't succeed by 12.
Wah wah.
And it wasn't by 12. There's a bit of a range penalty in there, but I don't actually know the distance because I can't see her line of sight wise.
Aha, it's
The penalty is not 12.
it's less than -5. And it's less than.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
at 10 meters, it's nothing.
Cool.
I read those rules earlier today.
I'm betting the ninja has a pretty disciplined mind, though. It isn't just randomly thinking shit.
All right, how's Lucky looking over here?
Angry, pissed off, not like he's about to do anything though. He's just holding his bleeding leg.
And
he's giving you the fucking dirtiest look you've ever had in your life. He's talking right now though. In fact, he just finished. He says, "You guys are so dumb."
Then I'm gonna keep aiming. I'm just gonna keep my gun ready.
because I could have to shoot either of these guys.
Matthias.
Jared?
Is I forget his name doing anything?
Neither are doing anything other than Guy and you both. He's got a dirty look on his face glaring at Guy. Sai has got his hands up and has got a mild smirk on his lips, even though he's being grabbed by Lucius right now. He tried to dodge it, but he still got grabbed by the shadow.
Mantius will just wait and see. If the guy in front of him tries to do any sudden moves, he'll prepare to just bash him.
Mm-hmm. This guy just steps back to the wall with his hands up. This guy's still holding his bleeding arm. Lucius, roll me HT, please.
By one.
Oh, nothing happens. Jesus Christ. Why does this keep happening to me? Lucius, it's your turn. You're grabbing him at a minute.
Not
I'm
happening.
getting
To...
so lucky. But yeah, I'm just trying to pin him down and stop him from doing anything funny.
Roll judo, please. Success by 2. He doesn't resist, so yeah, you're holding him down pretty firmly. He's still just got a cocky smirk on his face. Lily?
Alright, I am gonna try to grapple her.
Try to grab, try to grab.
I did it.
Oh, potentially
Maybe.
succeeded.
I mean, I don't know what getting wanged in the back of the head did, but yeah.
Let's go for parry. Swing.
Okay, so she like smacks me with the side of her blade.
I added a retreat to that as well. She would have done.
Sigrid or Lily?
Sigrid, it was you that tried to grapple. But it's only going to be thrust, I believe, because she were at C range. Well, not, yeah, C range. So it's not impaling. Wait, would it be thrust cutting? Can you even parry at C with this sword? Probably not. So it's probably just a dodge and retreat.
Not likely.
I think you're at a -4.
-4. Yeah, I would have failed terribly in that case.
So I got her.
Grabbed her.
Okay.
-4 sounds very correct. It's her turn. Still at -4. -4 to attack in close range. We're not.
Or minus bulk.
Or minus bulk. It's do melee weapons have bulk?
I think it's a -4 per reach that isn't appropriate.
Aha, that sounds correct.
It's for the attacking, but I presume that translates to the half because of the skill.
Potentially hits you, Lily. Brings the katana up flat in a straight upwards motion. I don't know if anyone's ever seen the Takeshi Kitano Zatoichi film.
So you have to
Let go if you want to dodge.
let go if I want to dodge.
You can keep hold, but you'll warp out the other side with a sword in you.
I am going to, yeah. How's it armed? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, 3d6, not 5. I'm not smart enough. I'm holding on. I can take it. I can take it.
Oh. Oh, snap. I just realized what you were doing. So
Wow.
it's to the torso, and that is a terrible roll. Armor Divisor 3. What is your DR up to the torso?
Doesn't get through. My torso's amazing. My torso DR is 66.
What?
Yeah.
That changed since you had me check it.
Because it's layered, right?
You don't add them together.
Oh,
No,
okay,
yeah.
then 55.
If you've got layers at all, then you're at a -1 to DX as well.
Which I've been doing.
Okay, fair enough.
It's 55.
But,
then.
well,
And yes,
what's
So
it is
what's layer 1?
what's
The coat.
My outside,
Outer
coat?
layer.
55.
Outer layer is 55. Yeah, that changed since I looked as well, I think. But yeah, no, it does not get through the outer coat. So she's like, nunny. Takashi is me, and he does nothing. Sigrid.
Sigurd drops both the axe and the shield and jumps on her back.
Oh my god. DX or wrestling. That were an attack from the side, technically, I think. So I could try a pretty difficult dodge.
She's already grappled though.
Yeah, so it's this is gonna be like a -6 to dodge. I'll spend an FP. Oh, yeah, you're on her back.
Awesome.
In fact, roll me DX, please, Lily. Kenshi's about to do the same. Kenshi'll probably be fine, though. But Kenshi might want to go to the floor.
Wait, roll me DX?
Roll DX to... never mind, you fly. Audrey.
Audrey is going to stand up. She's going to say in broken Japanese to the guy in front of her, help him. And she's going to do a thing that I'm whispering to you.
Mate. And you wave your gun.
Mhm.
No, mate means wait.
I like that though. She says mate, intending to say mean help, but gets the wrong word. But she's clearly indicating to the guy, go help the guy.
You're like, huh? And then, oh.
All right. I think. No, I'm gonna take aim at Lucky's other knee and start speaking.
Sorry, I just need to make a roll. Oh!
Well, shit.
Sorry, what did you say, Guy? I were too busy
I'm
gasping.
aiming at Lucky's other knee, the one that I didn't just put 2 bullets into,
Okay.
and I'm starting to say something. and
Okay.
I'll finish my next turn.
Sorry about that. Matthias.
These guys aren't resisting,
They're not.
but they will resist if we move.
Maybe?
Matthias just stays there watching him.
Runs over and does shit on his friend. Lucius, roll me HT, please. Oh, that's more like it. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. Yeah. Yes, go ahead, Whisperer, and go ahead and lose for me some FP, please, Lucius. The amount is 6 FP. Just doing mathematics.
I'm at 4. Do I feel or see anything?
You see nothing. You're just holding this guy down as he's smirking, and suddenly you don't even know. It's as if you just walked out running a marathon. You definitely got shock penalties, I think, from losing FP at those levels on this turn, but you can carry on holding him down. He's still just laid there, not moving. Sat, pressed against the couch.
Does Matthias seem like he's having trouble?
No, this guy's just holding his knee whilst staring at Guy. Rhymey, ree.
I'm gonna keep pinning him down while saying, "Hey, you feeling that? Or you're feeling, and that's my turn. I'll finish that on
Lily.
the other.
All right, I'm still grappled with her, and I'm focusing out the window. Like, I'm looking out the window.
What's your
for
max
one turn.
warp lift?
250. But I cannot move Sigrid too.
She is barely under 250, yeah. So yeah.
Oh, she's barely under 250?
She is just barely under 250, so you could move her, but you would have to leave Sigrid.
Yeah.
Oof, you're on the 50th floor. I've got to get out of this. Like, immediately. -4 to everything when you grappled, right?
DX, so a lot of things and a couple other things.
Does that stack?
They get one escape attempt. I think it's versus strength.
Yeah, this into an escape
every
attempt.
10 seconds.
She fast sheathes the sword. And that is a success, even if it's stacked with some kind of close combat thing there. Or in fact, no, I'm just going to drop the sword. Fuck it. What do I do? All right, fast draw and pull pin, release spoon on smoke grenade of some sort and drop it right here. Takashi does nothing. Sigrid's turn.
Grab the thing she just dropped and huck it out the window. I think you're muted, James.
Oh, sorry. Sigrid, let's go, and grabs the sword.
You let go and pick up the sword.
Does the smoke grenade go off right now, or is it on a delay?
It's smoke starts coming out, you know, in a small amount.
Wow, that's a quick.
She just ripped the fuse and dropped it. Audrey?
Audrey is really annoyed at this point, and so she'll turn to the two guys that are sort of banding each other and say in Japanese. Well, she starts saying something in Japanese.
Okay. Geek.
She's also doing whispering things, but go on to Geek.
All right, continuing to aim at Lucky's other knee there, and so what I'm saying or asking is who has the safe code? And I don't think I have any skill that's going to back that up.
Intimidation, if you would like to try it, is will minus 5 or acting -3.
Yeah, can't hurt. Oh,
Awesome.
Did you crit or some
Jeez,
shit?
again.
You
and this is making up for the scarf.
Just gulp, Matthias. He sounded like he meant business. He scared you a little bit. You feel compelled to say, "We aren't murdering them, remember?" You might have to roll a will check to not do that.
No killing.
I'm aiming at his knee.
Yeah, Matthias will just shout that and keep his eyes on the two guys near him.
Success on both. Same effort on Audrey. And apologies, Matthias. And... Was that a yes, Audrey?
Yes.
One of them, yes. Tells you.
Cool.
Lucius, roll HT, please.
Okay. I fail.
Lose 6 FP, please.
I
Damn.
am at -2 and I'm unconscious.
And you also lose 2 HP.
HP. Okay, I am at 8 out of 10. I'm okay.
Was
Yeah,
he
yeah.
visible?
I was visible as soon as I grab him. I had to come out of my shadows. I took
So
off the icon.
I see. I didn't even notice that. That's my bad. So yeah, Lucius has been visible the whole time, and suddenly he falls unconscious. Sai's eyes track him as he like rolls off him and sits with his tongue hanging out on sofa. And he's still just got that cocky smile with his hands up.
Might be time to shoot that guy.
Don't be rude. He's not done anything. He's had his hands up this whole time. Lucius is unconscious. Lily. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Don't kill Kenshi. Listen to Matthias. No killing.
20 meters out that window.
No. No.
I'm holding on to her.
I feel like this should be resistible.
You have to have that grapple, is that what it comes down to? At least I think so, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. From my recollection.
No, I think I'm just gonna let you take her out there, yeah. Yep, 20 meters out there.
And I'll start talking.
Okay. Legs dangling, gripping onto you hard. She is heavy. You drop a good like 3 meters when her legs aren't on the ground anymore. Smoke like puffs and now starts billowing out of that grenade, Sigrid. It fills the hex in front of you. Takashi does nothing.
I got that sword.
No, Takashi turns his head and looks at Lucius roll over unconscious. Like, laughs a bit. Weakling. Sigrid, your turn. So they aren't there no more. They's outside.
Yeah, I figure. I know what Lily's up to. So Sigurd's like, cool sword.
Gotta open the safe.
Walks out to here. Sigurd walks into this room and she's holding a really long katana.
Did you just leave your axe behind in there for now?
For now, yeah.
And yes, Sigrid is indeed holding a very fancy sword. Audrey?
Audrey will head past Sigrid. As she does, she sort of holds up her new gun also and sort of a nice sword.
Gee.
I feel like I have enough information to surmise that this guy is doing something funky.
Yeah.
I mean, he mocked, and I felt something when he was looking at me. So, I'm going to double tap him just in the leg. What's the minus to the leg?
-3. Sai.
-3. Like,
The one who Lucius were just pinning, or
yeah,
radio.
yeah. And he's at 7, so that's +3. I don't have any aiming. Or that's, yeah. That both hit.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that leg's gonna be crippled, and he'll go like, ugh. And I think we can maybe end turn order briefly, unless Matthias is about to do something.
No, I was going to, but was unable to because that guy just got dealt with.
Fair dues. So, yeah.
Hurrah.
Smoke starts pouring out of that grenade that got dropped there. Lily.
I start going up and talking, but
I'm gonna make my escape attempt.
I mean, we're 20 meters from the side of that building and 50 floors up.
Yep.
Is that strength?
No, this is escape, which is better than strength.
I don't remember what I don't remember.
Oh, it's strength. Strength for you.
effectively a strength check.
Strength, wrestling, judo. HT, I believe, is allowed by the defender, maybe. She wriggles out your grip and starts dropping. Still only mostly visible from the glitter. You just see a blur of glitter
I wasn't gonna drop her.
dropping away from you.
I'm gonna try to catch her a couple meters down.
See, you should have just waited because I'd have taken off her leg.
The building is curved from top to bottom. The ground floor is more than 20 meters away from your present location, I think.
Still dangerous.
Still very dangerous. But I'll let you attempt it, Lily. If you can make a... Is that a no prep warp?
Yep.
And then give me just DX as well.
This is where I'm gonna screw up. Can I make it feverish?
I'll let you go all out for a +4.
Okay, I will go all out for +4.
At the very least, lets you. Oh wow.
Yep.
I like do the fireman's grab, and then we probably tumble around in the air for a minute because I forgot how heavy she was.
Yeah, and
And
then
I'm gonna go. Really, I just want to talk, lady.
you're like 2 meters above the ground. She's wriggling still, and she says, "What do you want to say?"
Can we go someplace less chaotic?
Just teleport her into the main room.
She
Should be
she
surrounded
goes
by
limp.
people.
So, but yeah. Anyway, you feel free. Really.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna over the radios. Do you guys need me? Do you want to talk to this chick?
Yes.
No, just let her pancake.
All right.
Fine.
I'm gonna focus off in the distance and let them do their thing.
So a few people scream and point at you, given that you're now very near the ground and one of you just fell a good distance. Let me find tear gas quickly. Because people in the room are going to have to start dealing with that shortly.
Yeah, that's why Audrey walked away from that area.
Sigrid, your eyes probably start stinging a little bit.
Close the doors.
Slide the paper doors shut. That is a very quick way of dealing with that. Yep.
Where is the vault?
Hey, Luke, could you drag me to the world map? Just me.
Yes. Sorry, I just opened it. Okay, so the vault is there, underneath. Like, this platform is a good meter high. And it's a wide, low, old, like, 1910s Japanese safe.
Well, that sucks.
You have shiny sword of Cuddy.
Yeah, you can. There's still like smoke rolling under the paper doors, but these guys, I think. Can we move? Please don't kill us.
Yeah, go help secure the guys in the other room.
Kudasai.
Sigrid, knock out one of those windows.
Arigato.
In the other room.
Yeah, we don't want the smoke grenade tripping the fire alarm.
Okay, I will go over here. Do these windows open?
No.
You can open them slightly. There will be like panels that open to let air in, and you can just drop the tear gas grenade out.
Yeah, I will do just that. Oh, you know what? Maybe not drop the tear gas grenade out. Just like hold it out.
Give me an IQ check, Sigrid. It starts.
Oh, Luke, could you?
Yeah,
drag me
sorry.
to the world map?
It's burning your hand while you're holding it out, and you look to your right, and you see a big urn with a lid on it.
Oh.
To get in there.
I used urn a bit loosely there. Amphora would have been better. Less implication of it containing remains.
That's much better.
And
But yes, Sigurd will work on venting the room while being like, "Oh, this is miserable."
You probably just like peel a big wood block print off wall and start wafting with it or something.
Yeah. Clear the. Oh, grab the shield. Like just.
Oh yeah, perfect. So, what's going on in the?
What's going on in the what?
What's going on in this zone, the main room?
Well, is this guy spilling the beans for me or what?
He's not said anything. What? Oh, you asked him something, right? Yep.
Safe code.
You intimidated the shit out of him, both of them, and then you shot Sai in the leg, and Sai is gonna say, and he spits and he says like, "Baka gaijin kono, safe code," and then like 46 left, 52 right, 13 left, 12 right.
Audrey, did you get that?
Yep.
Lol. He
And I'm gonna keep the gun on both of them.
pointedly glances up at a clock on the wall. He says, "There's quite a scene. I imagine someone already called fake cop."
Well, then I guess we'll just have to hurry up then. Does anybody have any medical ability?
Nope.
Why would I need it?
Ask the Yakuza.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Take what you want from safe and fuck off.
Somebody check on my friend, please. He's passed out on the couch.
Oh, this loser? He's fine.
Lucius, can you hear me?
Yeah. Wasn't sure if I was conscious now.
Nope.
No, I'm asking if you are conscious or not.
No.
You're not.
Are you fit at all, Lucius?
Not fit. I smoke and I have -2 fatigue.
Yeah, no, it'll be 20 minutes before Lucius is able to be woken up.
Yeah, he's out. Matthias, you want to just get him out of here?
Or probably not use his name.
Colin, you're one to say that.
Huh.
Sure. And Matthias will take him to the. Wait. Wait, where is Lily?
That's a really good point.
You've all got radios that are connected to each other.
Shit.
Yeah.
We used names.
I figured, are we that stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
We are way too green.
900,000%.
Matthias is very, very green.
IQ checks, maybe though.
No.
Also blue. Bit of white.
No, I think we're already past that point. Yeah.
He's
Okay.
opening the safe, sucking up the tear gas for a bit.
Sigurd's just like wafting with a shield.
Ugh, never mind. She's choking like crazy.
Yeah. I was just on my way to check in, but it's bad. Your eyes are watering hard. Is it in hand grenades? It is in spray guns and aerosols, tear gas. Tear gas. Roll another one. So you start coughing really bad. But you can see and you can make your way over to the safe still.
That's good.
You're just hacking your lungs up because you breathed in a big cloud of it that wafted over as soon as you opened the door or something.
I am not going to cough like mad because it's late here and my walls are thin.
No worries.
That's fair.
You're opening the safe, I presume.
Definitely.
It indeed releases to that code. There are 3 bars of gold in there. Not the big comedy fat ingots, but small plaque ones with the old Empire of Japan insignia printed across them from the 60s.
That's cool. Anything else?
There are 2 weapons in there that look a bit like pistols, but they don't have normal barrels. They've got lenses, and they don't seem to have magazines, but they have got DC ports on them, DC charging ports.
Nice.
Ledgers.
Oh, and yeah, obviously there's probably 2 big, heavy, fancy Japanese books, and one of them ink blocks, and rubbing stone and brush set, and also a photograph in a framed photograph of a Japanese officer in World War II military attire, stood with a woman in what looks like a wedding dress. The frame looks very valuable. If you've got greed, please roll it. I'm not sure if you have, though.
Fair.
What's
Right,
that?
Did that come from right behind me, or were you asking us something?
No, like
Secret's just walked up to a filing cabinet, I think.
Oh, fair.
This guy we know whose arm you cut off, he just turns and says, "It's a fucking filing cabinet, you what?"
you open it,
It's got some files in it.
start digging for treasure.
You find a paperclip at the bottom of there, rattling about, some elastic bands, a file marked titties, but you can't read that. But you open it and it's just porn, just a bunch of like selections of porn magazines.
Mm.
You find a few folders like that.
Okay. But yeah, I'll go collect my axe, and maybe it's time we leave.
Give me a search roll if you've got it though, or just a perception. Perception -5 plus 2.
Nope. So no.
Yeah, no, still failed by a mile. You found what I just told you about. Who's next? Where we at? What's going on in here? So Audrey's opened the safe, got all that sexy stuff I just mentioned. Probably pulled it all out, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, those guns. They're in a box. They're boxed with a logo. It's the NRC Research Company logo once again.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's like a plastic flight case in black matte plastic that opens up, and it's got the 2 guns in there along with the charging adapter that they use.
Is there extra room inside the case?
No, it's foam padded and everything's like neatly fitted.
There, she'll just take the case and then throw the other stuff into her bag.
Audio.
She's gonna leave the picture though, because that would be shitty.
Okay, picture gets left. What about the frame?
She's in a hurry.
Okay then. Audrey walks out. Plastic attaché case. Bag.
Probably good time to bail, guys.
Yeah.
Lily says on the radio, maybe.
Lily, start with Lucius.
I can't. I got lady.
Stop using our names.
Well, when you spell the radio, we're not next to each other.
Lily, I will let you say, stop using my fucking name.
Yeah. Code names. Code names.
We do need to come up with superhero names. That would make things a lot easier.
And my arms are full with this guy. Didn't you take the car over?
Yeah,
To
but
the
he's
piece
a
of crap
detective.
mobile!
Audrey holds out the case for somebody to grab.
Where did Sigrid go?
I can grab it. I'm just holding the pistol.
All
I
right,
will-
to the
I
elevator
will-
then.
Hold on.
Huffed Lucius over my shoulder, and
Sigrid, I need you to stay here with me for a second.
I will put Lucius on my shoulder and stand there.
Okay.
Names. Baldy.
we
All
go
right.
down the elevators. She and I will take the stairs, so that we're not all leaving in one cluster.
Keep going. I'm going to be the last. I need to deal with these guys.
How are you gonna
That's
deal
okay.
with
I'm gonna be kind of slow.
Taps her forehead, or the side of her head.
Yeah, okay. Do you need me to cover you while you do that?
Just make sure they stand next to each other.
I'll gesture with my gun and have them all sit on the same couch here.
Do 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 do. So no one told you life was.
This is going to take a
Luke's
couple of
doing
minutes. Let us know if somebody's coming.
A couple of minutes.
Indeed.
That's risky.
Cut this close.
Let me know what you're doing.
What are you doing? What are you doing with the ninja?
Well, I was gonna question her about things, operation, you know.
You
I'm
need a
bringing
jail
her-
cell.
I'm bringing her someplace jail cell enough. I have an idea.
Okay. Just would have been nice to be able to make a quick getaway.
I know. I have an opportunity. I can drop her off in the middle of the ocean if you want me to.
No, it's fine.
If she promises she'll stay put, she will.
Guys, everybody, I think we still on time limit. So
Yeah, guys, get going.
Yeah, go.
Audrey appears to be concentrating at this point.
Radio. And do you have an exact amount of time it'll take?
It's 1 minute per attempt.
Oh, okay. And you're gonna need to do it twice.
If they huddle together, she can do it all at once.
Aha. Aha.
But this is conditioning.
Gotcha. So, Matthias, are you leaving or are you waiting also?
Matthias will leave so that he can get the vehicle when they bring people there.
Roydio. Matthias goes to the car, turns the engine on, puts his gloves on, looks in the rear view mirror at himself, puts the sunglasses on, revs it. Unfortunately, it's been converted to electric, but when it sets off, it definitely like creaks. When he opens the door, it's like Walter White's car in Breaking Bad. Need to get some WD-40 on it. Guy, which way are you going?
I'm staying in the hall, just keeping my eye on
Okay.
the elevator and wherever the stairs are.
And what about Sigrid? Are you waiting also with just Lucius over your shoulder?
No, go downstairs.
Why did what do you need?
Guy needed
go.
you for something, but it's changed. So yeah, you
Oh, okay.
should take
Yeah.
elevator with Matthias and get Lucius
Yeah.
in the car.
Gonna do exactly that
All right.
without
And
leaving any of my stuff behind, but bringing a katana with me.
so elevator door pings open.
Oh, I want to grab these guys' guns while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, it's they both Glocks with suppressors.
Like real ones.
Yeah, Glocks with Glock brand suppressors. These guys don't fuck about.
Okay.
Brother Heckler and Brother Cock provide. Sing, brothers.
Come on, Audrey, we believe in you.
Go, 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 go.
Here goes. Resisted by will. She's going to attempt to. She's not wiping the mines entirely. She's just scrambling the names that were said.
Roger Dinkles.
By 8. That will be tough.
This is resisted by Will.
Yes, will check.
Dun 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 dun. Dumb Takashi. Not that dumb, really. Smart Sai.
Whew,
Doesn't do
that
it.
was close.
Yeah,
Close, though.
he's the scary one. The others cannot beat it, so I'll not even attempt. Yeah.
All right, I think we're good. Get out of here.
They spit and swear at you as you're leaving.
Hope you have a couple of fingers to lose to the boss. And
The one guy who lost a whole arm.
He's also gonna have to. How is he gonna cut his finger off? That's
wood chipper.
That's amazing.
Actually, he did lose an extremity for the boss, so he might be the only one here who's like free and clear.
Well, it seems like you get to the car.
Drive casually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cops are probably already here.
Yeah, Matthias driving for the getaway. Have any of you guys seen Lupin? Netflix show just this year.
No.
I've
That was a
heard
getaway
of it, but I've
drive.
not seen it.
Go well.
Sorry, I missed that. What were it?
The getaway drive does not go well.
Oh, dear.
Let's not replicate that.
Now might be a good time to use your serendipity.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Oh
take
yeah,
a
there
s-
we go.
Are you
Got a
wanting a
couple green
roll of some
lights.
sort, though?
I don't need a driving roll if you're just casually leaving, and it does not seem urgent.
Alright.
There's no one following you, it seems like.
Yeah, no, just use your judgment if serendipity happens to prevent something.
Yeah, we're right at the end. Serendipities collide, and you have a smooth getaway. Lily, where are you taking this person?
Where I leave my sacrifices for a mint. Or I leave my mint tributes.
Did you make the warp check?
I did a while ago.
Scrolling, success by 3. I see it.
It was actually better because I misjudged the space. I did 16 kilometers, and it's not
Okay.
16 kilometers.
No worries.
It's like 6. So.
Looking at you indignantly. Maybe. You can't really tell through that mask.
But yeah. We're 30 past when we usually stop. We don't have to do this conversation now.
Shall we hold off on this conversation, everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's me.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Shall we call it? Are we done?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Alright.
Mhm.
Glad you enjoyed. Well, we're the Kobold Cafe. My name's Luke. I was the GM. Yeah, that were me. Yeah. We've got Colin.
Hi, I played Guy. I didn't kill anybody.
You're the new Sigrid.
Regret that.
Your mum's super proud of you. I broke James so hard when that happened before. We had James who once got
Hey.
broken for like a good 20 minutes because his mum were proud of him when he managed to not kill anyone.
It was funny.
It was good.
And sometimes something.
Just gets you.
Sometimes you just really need sometimes you just like in a mindset where you need something like that, and it just all comes out.
You also managed to not kill anyone.
Yes, Sigrid also managed not to kill anyone. She did dismember somebody and had full intentions of dismembering somebody else.
Yerp. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and I'm shocked that went as well as it did.
That went pretty well. Yeah, that went about as amazingly as it possibly could have. We had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Matthias Oberlin. He was given a special coin by a man who was resurrected by Chinese nuclear science.
I wish I knew the just any Soviet or communist China national anthem to start singing immediately, but and that is a fancy coin. I'm excited for the coin. We had Lee. Have we done Lee yet? No.
Yes.
Yes.
Audrey was impressed that it went as well as it did.
Oh my god, I'm terrible. We had Tara. I know we had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I played Lily, and she was on drugs again.
Good old Lily. Gal after me own heart, she is. We had Everoth.
Hello, I was Severoth. I was playing for you, Lucius, your shadow infiltrator, until he got unconscious.
And we had Z Warrior briefly. I don't know if he woke up.
I don't think so.
Nope. We had Z Warrior briefly. Unfortunately, he fell asleep.
Back to the shot of him on the couch being like, I really thought I had something to do.
Like, I'm sure there was something. Post-credit
He did
scene.
say he had a very busy day.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no,
We're talking about Myas on his couch
Myas.
in his apartment. Smoking weed with his penguin. Or pretending to smoke weed at least.
Is that everybody?
That's everybody. We're the Kobold Cafe. You can catch us everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, Kobold Cafe. We've got a website, thekoboldcafe.com. And we'll be back on Sunday. Is it happening on Sunday?
It is happening Sunday. Children of the Sky, my new diesel / steampunk airship game.
Steezel. I'm excited for the Steezels. Dustbin Mothman's super excited. It's turned her into a nerd. And then we'll
Right,
be back
nerd.
on Thursday with
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Distant Suns.
Star Wars Distant Suns, and then back again Friday with this. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.